Hi, hi, hi. How do I sound? How do I look? Look at these beautiful people. Just to see me. Do you like it? It's a pretty nice setup, huh? Oh, wrong way. Please. Please. Gotta turn my headset down. Ooh, that's better. Everybody that's coming in, hi. Hello. Please. 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 I hope the mic sounds good. I just got it set up. Yesterday, but not really fully operational until today. I think it sounds good. I can't hear myself. I don't get any feedback, so I'm hoping it's dope. I got a treat today. Ooh, look at that. Another new screen. Get it, Kermie. Well, I got a really special video about defending your family against crime. But first, we have to enjoy some nice, wholesome Christian comedy. Is that too small? Should I switch to the other screen, or can you guys see that just fine? Let me know, and I'll switch it up. This is from Say What Communications. Oh my god, look at that fucking Coke and Twinkies just spilled everywhere.
The creative mind of the modern-day huckster of humor requires a depth of concentration and attention which boggles the mind of the world's most eclectic thinkers.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Pathetic people live.
Yeah, this is the part we're gonna edit. Just so you know.
I haven't seen anything that's like remotely funny or painfully unfunny. Like it's just the most milquetoast shit. Oh, outtakes. You're supposed to walk in and do 3.
All right. You're not supposed to take straight face.
God, they laugh too hard. The locked door. All right. Let's get to the actual video I wanted to watch. Your family is in danger.
Hi, Sanford Strong here. Congratulations.
That's a good name, and that's why it's called Strong Kids Against Crime.
Know how important it is to help teach mindset. One day may save. This special edition video not only contains all.
Whoa! We're just getting right into it.
Bible course. It also contains a parent's extra, brand new information. No one's seen it yet. Can only be had in this video that you bought. You'll learn how to role play with some what if drills.
Oh,
Later,
shit, we're doing some RP. Pretty sick.
I'm real proud of that.
Arm your baby.
Because it's brand new.
It's a little low. All right, let me turn it up here.
Toddler, in case a crime goes down, they're with you.
Holy shit. All right, Sanford.
Recommendations to take specific action in the face of violent crime are
Ooh, I like that pose.
only. And although based on his
Oh, these are just recommendations. This isn't what you should actually do.
Successful result.
Thanks for joining me.
Who's he looking at? Oh.
In our lives involve our children. These are the critical life or death decisions that stop us cold.
Perfect. Awesome.
Well, us up with
Hell
tears.
yeah.
These are the ones we'll make tonight. 30 seconds of
God
smooth
damn.
talk from a piece of scum. Molester. Child killer.
Holy shit, man.
Get that child of yours.
He's just putting that energy out there.
Spot with that man who will destroy your life.
30 seconds.
Just in case you're worried about.
Look at Hillary.
Will this show
She knows.
upset you and your child. Maybe, but I guarantee this. Folks, it's going to be a lot less upsetting to deal with it now, ahead of time. And the way
Scum.
I
Molesters.
hope it doesn't happen. I've made those calls at 3 a.m. Folks,
I'm sorry.
makes that call to you. You need to talk to your children about crime and not put it off anymore.
I sure do.
I'm going to show you exactly how to do that tonight. Please get your kids right now. Watch this as a family.
They ain't here. Chat, you
What
got
I'd
your
like you to
kids?
do tonight, at home too, please, is to view this entire show as a laboratory.
Okay.
The kind of lab where I'll teach you how to teach your kids.
I teach you.
Not too long ago, I had the opportunity to spend some time with a fantastic, in fact, their word would be awesome group of kids. They were wonderful.
They were so
Good
cool.
to see them and me with them. We'll start with abduction.
Wait, you abducted kids to be here?
Is that your greatest fear?
I want to show you how easy it
I
was.
know it is. Watch.
Abduction.
Our program tonight
Now, I brought you all here as a precautionary tale.
is real important. It's about you,
What is this, man?
boys and girls.
Sick braids.
And it's about men who hurt boys.
I wish
and
I was
girls.
home.
It's about men who abduct boys and girls.
Oh my god, the haircut.
Abduction is when someone grabs
Yeah,
a
hide your
boy
kids.
or girl. Charity, it would be like if you were walking down
Charity, why don't you come up here and I'll
the
demonstrate?
street, and I was in a car like this, just like this, and you were walking down the street,
Okay.
and I were to get you to get close to me in the car, and I would grab you.
Oh my
If I
god.
would grab you and take you into the car like this,
She's
and
laughing.
then if I were to drive off, is that the same as abduction?
Yeah,
It's abduction, isn't it?
that's textbook abduction. What is this guy doing? All right, now, fuck
Criminals
off me.
do two things always. They always try to trick you.
Always.
Yes,
I have a question.
Pardon me?
Can I go home?
Fair, thanks. And they lie to you.
Oh, yeah, they lie. Oh, what a
We're
nerd.
gonna watch our first film. Let's watch this.
Oh, hell yeah. Film 1. Summon.
Honey, we gotta go. Come on. Your mom's been in a car accident. She's hurt right up the street. The police sent me. Okay?
The police sent
The
me.
police sent me, honey. We really need to go.
I'm a liaison for the cops.
Right up the street. The police sent me. We need to go. Okay?
That was a big, dangerous mistake.
Big.
Has your mom
Mhm.
and dad's ever told you never go with a stranger?
All the time.
But is it sometimes a little difficult, a little hard to tell, well, who's a stranger and who's not? I want you to take a quiz.
Yeah, my mom gets around a lot. I don't know who.
Laura,
One in the bottom.
the bottom right here.
Okay.
Jeremy, who's a stranger?
Little racist kid.
Jeremy
All of them.
is right.
Jeremy's right.
He said all of them. Because just because they're dressed nicely and one of them isn't, just because one of them isn't smiling, but
It's
the
because
other
one is a minority.
are smiling, they're all strangers, aren't they? We have a rule. Listen carefully. Strangers are sometimes the nicest people you'll ever meet or know, but you
It's
still
true.
don't really know them.
Yo, that haircut and glasses combo. Holy shit.
Remember that little girl that went away with that man because he said her mother was hurt in an accident? There's something that little girl could have done.
Not just a sec. Need to adjust my chair.
She should have done it. Watch.
Honey, I got some bad news. Mom's been in an accident.
She's what?
She's in a car accident. She was hurt pretty bad. You need to come with me, okay? Come on.
Oh, who are you?
I'm a
There we
neighbor.
go.
Just live
That's
right up the
better.
street. The police sent
What's up, Brittany?
Mom says the policeman has to be.
The police are with your mom, okay?
He's the policeman liaison.
Oh, I'm not a sex.
I ain't going.
Good for her.
Wait. So her mom was in sight the entire time?
That little girl.
Who's this lady?
Good for her. That little girl right there said, no,
That one.
I can only go with a uniformed police officer.
She ran to another stranger.
This is real important. The only person
Exactly.
that you could
Oh my god. Hold
This is
on.
real important.
Hold on. Look at that fucking drip. Dude, where do you get glasses like that these days?
The only person that you can ever go anywhere
Whoa, you found a PS1 Family Feud with Louis FMV? Whoa.
with
Are you playing it tonight?
isn't your mother, dad,
On
or
stream?
someone who is a part of your family
Please say yes.
is a
Please.
uniformed police officer. That's a police officer in uniform, your city.
Survey
and he has
says.
to have, listen carefully, a police car there with him. Remember we said earlier that criminals, they'll always
If he doesn't have a Crown Vic, then
and,
he's
and they'll
fake.
and they'll lie to you. All right,
Maybe tomorrow?
I
All
want you
right.
to see
I got to
another
see
way
this. I haven't seen the Louis FMV one.
trick and lie, and this time it's going to be
Sounds fucking
a
dope.
couple of boys. Now watch this.
Yo, a 2-for-1 special.
Hi, boys. How you doing? Listen,
Playing a lot of
you
football?
interested in earning some extra money? Got some boxes back here. I could sure use your help carrying. I've kind of hurt my back, and I could really use your help. I could pay you $20.
Yo, 20 bucks. Dude, in 1996, that's like 75 bucks right now.
Come on, let's go.
Your football sucks. We need a new one. Let's do that.
Come on, guys.
Oh, no. That's so
What he
sad.
did, really? He tricked them so he could lure them
Good answer.
behind a building. I just used a new word.
Lure.
I used the word lure.
It's mostly used in
Anyone know what lure
fishing.
means? Yes, Sarah.
Get them to go.
To get them to go with them somewhere. That's
Sure.
real good.
Pretty broad.
Man who's tricking you, he's actually trying to lure you back to another spot.
Exactly.
Now, we're going to watch this again, but this time we're going to see the right way. Watch it
I swear to God, if that kid whips the football at his face and runs away, I'm going to lose
this
it.
time again.
I've got some boxes back here around the corner. I could sure use your help with. I've kind of hurt my back, and well, I could offer you $20. What
Go
do
to
you
a
say?
chiropractor, you little bitch.
I think
Guys, hey, guys.
Hey, come back. My back's really hurting.
You know something? This makes me feel good because this little boy right here is so lucky, isn't he? Because he was going to go. Yeah, he was so lucky.
He's getting
to have a
dragged
friend
away.
Who didn't fall for the trick. This young man right here, you know what he is? You ever
Little
heard the
Peyton
word
Manning.
leader? He's the one who had the right
He's the leader.
answer, and he wouldn't let
Yes, Jared, put your fucking hand down. This is the third time.
his buddy go because he knew it was wrong. I'll bet this young man here, his mother and dad.
I love how he
"Never
doesn't
go
even
with
call
me
on him
alone."
anymore. He's so
So
sick
this
of him just
little
raising
boy,
his
one of
fucking
them,
hand.
Remembered it. Now we're going to watch another lure.
Yeah, Sarah. Dude, these kids are all looking fly as fuck.
It happens a lot.
Sha la 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 la. Yo, rocket ship springy toy?
Could you help me? I've lost my.
Yo, never trust a guy who hikes up his shorts like that before talking to you.
Could you help me?
Oh, and the New Balances with the fucking purple tank top.
I've lost my dog.
Wow.
Sad. I've looked
This guy's a
everywhere.
freak.
Her name is Molly. Isn't she cute? Thought she
Uh-huh.
loves little girls. Do you think you could help me call her? And maybe she'd come if you.
Yo, the box guy was like not creepy at all. This guy is
Sure.
level 10 creep. I don't like it.
You know something? Grown-up men don't ask little boys and girls, children, for help. Does that make sense to you?
What the fuck is this?
A
Oh,
grown-up really needed help. He would
if you
ask
feel
for
uncomfortable, it's because it's
They'd
an
ask
uncomfortable
another grown-up.
subject.
Now we're going to watch it again.
This is
see what you
Strong
think.
Kids
Watch
Against
this.
Crime. This is just
Her
part
name is Molly.
of the Strong series by Samson
She
Strong.
loves little girls. Do you think you could come with me and help me call her? Maybe she'd come to you.
No thanks, I'm allergic to
I'm not
dogs.
supposed to go anywhere with strangers. Mommy!
Yo, these kids are all lucky that mom is within
Girl
earshot
wasn't
in
tricked,
every scenario.
And she wasn't tricked because she followed the rule that she and her family had, right? She
Mm-hmm.
didn't let herself be lured. Criminals do two things to children.
Yo, poor
We
Jared.
use these two new words.
They keep putting the camera on
They
him. He's
adopt
obviously
them,
like,
sometimes they
not all
lure
there.
them away. But
holy
they
shit. I saw the kid from Billy
always
Madison,
lie, don't they?
just with better hair.
I want you all to look right here
I'm back from my
Everyone
internship
here
at Target.
and at home. Moms and dads, this little girl
Right there.
is right under this mom's wing.
Yeah,
This little girl was gone
despite being on a rocket ship.
because this mom, she was there, but she wasn't watching. Was she?
Oh, God. That could have been my
She
kid.
was taken up with talking to a friend. At home, here, There
Are we watching the VHS? I do not have the VHS tape. However, I did find it on YouTube with like 800 views.
preying upon our kids.
Thank God.
What makes me the angriest is that almost all of them are on parole. Reminds me
What?
of a case a few years back.
Oh, this is going to turn into a criminal reform
6-year-old
speech
little girl
going on.
abducted, found a few days later,
Hmm.
raped, mutilated.
Yeah, not a lot of views.
The detectives gather all the film from all the parents to view it, to try to identify maybe there's a convicted
Oh,
child
Lord.
molester. They got the man and convicted him. But they also found
got him.
something else that was bone chilling, folks.
Bone chilling. Oh, now he's getting emotional.
Convicted on parole child molesters there also that day. Watching.
A convention.
Got to change this.
Got to change it. Role play. All right, chat.
The missing link.
This is why we do RP.
All what if programs, all that I've ever seen, is role play. Role play creates life experiences for kids.
Role play
Life
time.
experiences that a 7-year-old can't possibly be expected to have. They've been on this earth only 7 years. All the what ifs in this program are designed for you to prompt role play in your family.
All right, chat. Role play. I say subscribe to me, and you get some free, good-looking pictures, huh?
Watch this.
What do you say? He's promoting his OnlyFans. Ban him.
Come here for just a minute. I'm trying.
No, I'm a kid. Leave me alone.
You know where that is?
I know, boys and girls. Sure, he looks nice. But what if
They all
this
look
happened
nice.
to you?
Well, except that one weirdo in the
First of
park.
all, parents, ask yourself and then your children. Do grown-ups normally ask children for directions? They ask other
I mean,
adults.
if there's no one else around and they're super lost.
Boys and girls,
Oh, subscribe to
this
cool
is what
people like
you
Pootie
should
Pie.
do instead of going over next to the car. Watch.
I'm already subbed, and I have all you fixed. Oh, shit. Good answer.
Hey, sweetheart.
What
can
kind
you
of
come
car
here
is
for a
that?
minute? I'm trying to find 30 Perry Avenue.
Oh, I tried resubbing.
Oh, it's 4 blocks down that way.
I don't know anything about this area, darling. Could you come with me? Show me where it is, please.
Oh, now I can swear.
Sweetheart, come here. Sweetheart.
Sweetheart, come here, sweetheart.
Perfect.
Yo, then he drives off.
But would it have been rude to just?
Oh, that's a Honda Civic station
What
wagon?
if she hadn't stepped back as she
Yeah, that's
did,
pretty sick.
and instead she just
I miss the era of every sedan also
Nothing
having
wrong
a
with that,
station wagon
especially
option,
parents, if you've already asked your children or told them,
just like my first car.
normal adults
An old Ford Taurus.
don't stop and ask children for directions. But if you went to the car anyway, let's do that.
So this was back in the days of
the
like
child went to the
no
car,
GPS.
watch what could happen.
So let's say you were lost back in the 90s. What did you do? I normally went to like a gas station or a police officer if I saw one in a parking lot. Just like bug them at Hardee's. Like, Mr. Officer, I don't know where I am.
Sweetheart, can you come here for just a minute?
And they're always going to be annoyed.
Prairie Avenue. Do you know where that is?
I'm
Too
sure it's
close.
just 4 blocks
Too
down
close. There.
Whoa!
Help! Let me go!
Now, how did that maneuver work when he... Yo, look at his face. He's so excited.
There.
How did he open the door? Look at, he lets that other arm go, and I'm pointing up my screen as if you guys can see my finger. But she has some sort of opportunity to get away. Holy shit. It showed me the way. I had a map, and it showed me the way.
Terrorizes you watching it.
Yeah, it terrorized me. Did you see the look in that guy's eye?
That little girl just made a dangerous mistake, boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
If you did that,
Never,
if you went up and made that
ever
bad mistake,
stick your arm in a stranger's
you
car.
still have one last chance, and that would be gouge that driver's eye.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That sounds extreme, but it is a bottom line
Please.
last chance.
Please tell me that there's going to be a demonstration of that.
Ahead of that little girl. Watch this next.
And what is crime scene number 2, Mr. Strong? Yo, you see that power pose?
Watch this next example.
Let me put my leg up here so we can watch this.
Stop it!
Yes! Fuck yeah.
There, she did it.
Oh, God. Oh, my eyes.
All right, now. minute ago, I used the word gouge. Didn't say jab, but I didn't say
Yes.
poke. I said gouge. I mean, finger just into a person's eyes.
4
Right now,
fingers.
all of you.
Yeah, dude, it's the old
boys and
Captain
girls,
Insano trick.
Moms and dads, I know what's going through your minds.
Little girl shows no mercy.
Yuck. Just awful. I can't even imagine thinking about that.
I can't just. Whoa!
Extreme
Fucking
danger.
John Madden with the replay here. Wow. Oh, not even close to the eyes, though. Got him right in the forehead. Wow.
Extreme danger requires extreme reaction.
Whee.
Moms and
She looks
dads,
happy running away.
if you were in that car,
Can't blame her.
could you gouge the eyes of that driver, save you and your child? Damn right you could.
Damn right.
You're
Yeah,
not
the
gonna
gentle
be there in
poke to
that
the
car, I
forehead.
guarantee
But-
it. You don't teach your child
How dare you?
how to explode.
Yeah, she looked fucking
herself.
stoked to be poking
And
him
you-
right in the face.
She won't do it.
I got to hit an adult.
That's her last chance.
Friendly strangers.
Now here's another what if. This little girl is going to
Okay.
be at a regular lunch spot. Boys and girls, watch what she does.
Coming to you live from
A
McDonald's.
stranger comes up. Nice, but he's still a
What are you
stranger.
doing? Mind if I share this bench with you?
I'm on lunch from my job at the bank.
Here's a pretty place, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they didn't have tailors back in
Yeah.
1996, did they?
Like to come here with your friends a lot?
Yeah. Moink.
This man right here. Boys and girls. Is it
Did you hear him gouge the fucking TV? Dunk.
this man right here? Boys and girls. Is a real nice.
This guy gets real
captain
aggressive
man.
with his fingers.
Look how he's looking at this little girl, parents. Remind your boys and girls, your children, adults.
Anyone could be a child.
do not normally sit down and talk to little girls like that.
It's true.
We've talked already a few times about
I'll
strangers.
just eat my french fries,
We
sir.
know
Please
he's a
fuck off.
stranger, even though he's nice. We've also talked about leaving right away and that it's not being rude.
Dude, this guy's
Watch what this
mannerisms
little
are
girl
off the
does
chart. I love it.
right now.
Oh, power pose, of course.
Pretty often.
Yeah, it's a pretty place, isn't it?
Yeah, I come here every day. I don't recognize you, you fucking weirdo.
Y'all got a daughter who looks a lot like you.
We'll go talk to her.
Excuse me.
Absolutely. And you also
Dude, the mom is always right there.
see how this jerk got up and left. Boys and girls,
This fucking
I wanna give
asshole, he
you
makes me
a
sick.
rule. Your moms and dads may not even know it right now. So all of you together as a family, I want
Freaking
you to
jerk.
pay close attention right now. My safety first. His feelings second. That little
It's like,
girl
all eyes on
got
me.
up from here.
Pay attention
and he
to me.
was being nice and talking to her, but he's a stranger, and it made her feel uneasy.
And then he just
Got
fucking
up and
bails.
left anyway. That's important, boys and girls. He didn't run into the park. He ran into another.
Dude, this
person,
guy
in
needs a
this case,
telestrator so
especially
he stops
best of
hitting the
all, a
goddamn
woman
screen.
with another little girl. Parents, tell your children if they ever have to
There's
run
gonna be so
away
many
because they have
fingerprint
bad
smudges on that
feelings,
screen.
to, if they can, run to another woman, especially if that woman has a child with them.
Oh. Remember, folks, only run to
This
police
next
officers
what-if
and women.
scenario, the one gets me right here. It angers me. It's about a man who impersonates
there.
a cop. It angers me because
It angers me because
how
I'm a
people
cop.
do it. It's always going to be that way. It angers me because
Next
we know
video's
how
him with just
easy
a
it is
splint.
to get by the guard, especially of children.
Like metal so
Man,
you
it
can
flips
hear him hit
bad
the
if
screen
someone
even
says,
more.
Police officer, come with me. I've been at those crime scenes. The stakes are real high, folks.
How do I know
Fortunately,
he's
the
not
solutions are
impersonating a
pretty
cop?
simple. Watch this first go through.
I haven't seen him on duty.
Back away and I'll call you for dinner when it's ready. Okay? Okay.
Love you. Yo, sick
You live
shorts. Oh my god, that's aggressive.
I'm a police officer. There's been a crime in the area, and I need you to come with me so I can ask you a couple questions.
Dude, he just
Fine.
walks right in front of him.
Yeah.
Do you live
It
here?
won't take long. I need you to come with me.
I guess it'll be okay.
Come on, let's go.
Colin Mockery,
Boys and
police
girls, that's a
officer.
dangerous mistake.
That's like a amalgamation
That
between the
man,
two of
all
them.
he did was to say he was a police officer.
That was
and
it.
Because this little boy was so awed with authority and wanted to obey him, he did what he said.
No, yeah, give me that bite.
Didn't have on a police uniform. Moms and dads, listen.
Oh,
to
he's
this
getting
closely.
right in.
It's
right in here.
imperative. It's never go with anyone
Anyone.
unless it's a parent, or a family member. No strangers ever.
No, why doesn't it pop up on
No
the screen?
matter if they show you a badge.
There
Unless
we
that
go.
person has on a police uniform
Okay.
and has a squad car right there in sight, or a
Okay.
fireman with a fire truck right there in sight.
Okay.
Parents, show kids. Take
I love
the
how we just
time.
completely
It's a
forgot
little
about
bit
firefighters
of the
until
role
now.
play I asked you earlier to go
Oh
through.
shit, and firefighters. Yeah, you can trust them too.
Police uniforms.
They're
that
not
are
cops, but they'll do
indigenous
the job.
to the area that you live in.
Oh, they're
And
indigenous.
also the police cars. The color of the police truck. Some of them are yellow, some of them are red. Never
Did they live in that area?
The color of the police truck.
The police dog truck, whatever.
Some of them are yellow,
You
some of them
fucking
are
know.
red. Never go with anyone unless they're in that
You know, if his
uniform,
fireman dog isn't a
that color
Dalmatian,
truck.
he's probably a liar.
Remember the hardline rule.
If he has a
And
golden
it's
retriever,
hardline.
not a real
Watch
firefighter.
this next one when he does it the right way.
Power pose.
You live here?
Yes.
What's it
I'm
to
a
you?
police officer, son. There's been a crime in the area, and I need you to come with me.
Oh,
so I can
fuck.
ask you a couple questions.
No, I can't. My mom said not to.
No, I'm good, brother.
This badge says.
Whoa! See how I jumped? I was ready to attack.
So, I need you to
Fuck
come
are
with me.
you?
No.
Thanks for
I'll
the follow,
arrest
home.
you.
Did you hear him? I'm gonna arrest you, he says.
No.
I'll arrest you.
You're gonna regret this.
Mom.
Oh my god. Yo, the bike is safe too.
Oh, I was a cop.
I appreciate the follow, homie.
Real rare that a man would come into a neighborhood or anywhere for that matter,
Not in
plain
uniform.
clothes like that, flash a badge, and be a real cop. And ask
By the
them
way,
to go with
chat,
them.
I'm a police
Just
officer.
don't act that way. It doesn't happen. Boys
I
and
might not
girls,
look like it. I don't have my badge.
if this man
I'm a
had
cop.
said, okay, come with me and I'll call for a uniformed police officer, still no.
Still no.
It's not what he says he's going to do, parents. Boys and girls,
Hold on,
it's
I'm gonna
not what he
stand in your front
promises
yard
you.
until the cops get
It's what
here.
he shows you right here. Is he in uniform or not?
Name recognition.
The next what if?
I love that funky music.
It's a real common lure. Very
Yeah.
common.
Yeah.
Watch.
And then he hits the screen again. Stop that. Dunk.
Jenny. Jenny.
Hi.
Hey. I'm a friend
Where have
of
I
your
seen this guy
father's.
before?
Do you remember me at the party?
No.
I don't go to
remember you.
parties.
You go to school around here, don't you?
Yeah, right around the corner.
Your father said if I ever saw you around here to
And this is how mediums like John Edwards work.
show you my brand new Corvette.
Whoa,
Yeah,
sick.
you want to see it?
I'd love to.
Right over here. Come on. Let's see it.
Yo, he's got a sick
Boys
vet
and
though.
girls,
Until he doesn't.
that's one of the most common lures.
Dunk.
Show them something really special, and
Oh,
they'll
no.
always choose something like a Corvette in this case that they know kids are interested in.
All
seeing.
kids love Corvettes.
Moms and dads, boys and girls, entire family. You've heard me talk about it already a few times. What's ahead
I
of
love
this
how
little girl?
unexpectedly he just
Gonna go
jumps
to
into
this
your living
man.
room.
He may or may not have a Corvette. And then they're headed to crime scene number 2.
If he does,
And that's the end of the line.
that's pretty dope.
This man's an actor, moms and dads. And he was
What?
real good, wasn't he? That's just how good these
He's
scum
not an
are
actual child molester.
practiced. Most of them are on parole. Boys and girls,
You believe that?
just because someone knows your name, they're still a stranger. Remember that. Parents, this could be avoided.
Oh wow,
easily.
Robobike. I
Watch.
like your name. That's a pretty cool Twitch account you got there. You want to come see my Corvette? Want to come see my Hyundai Sonata?
No name, on his way. In this world,
It's just sitting right there.
we need more privacy. That starts at home. With something as simple as not
Starts
having
with
a
you.
name clearly visible. For a piece of scum like this,
You know what you should
break
do?
through the guard and
Legally change your child's name to nothing.
the protection that you form around your children when you talk to them. Role play will
Oh,
help.
did you say a Hyundai
It's the
Sonata?
missing link, remember? It creates
Come on in.
life experience.
A stranger looks at you and says, "Come on in."
There are tons
What do you
of
do?
guns.
What do you
United
do?
States, lots.
How many guns?
There are 2 reasons, though, we've got a problem with guns in the United States.
Name all
One
of them.
is that there are too many guns in too many criminals' hands. That's
Hear,
the
hear.
major problem. The second part of the problem, especially as it applies to our
I see
children,
milking
is
it.
that
He's literally
our kids
milking.
are not educated with guns. I don't mean Hear this closely.
Yeah, we're getting into the gun
Educated
section.
in how to use guns. I'm talking about educated in how to protect themselves.
Kids ain't strapped enough
and
these days.
survive an attack by a man who has a gun. We wind up being so petrified as parents over guns, we stop talking about them, and therefore we have kids that have no idea of how to protect themselves.
You just described sex education.
In this next section, watch me teach children about bolt and run. All right, here we go.
Bolt and run. I thought he was going to keep saying it.
Talk about guns.
Now we're back at Target
Ready for this?
with this cavalcade of
Any
children.
of you ever had a gun in your hand? Huh?
Now, for participating in our studio audience,
Okay.
every parent in here is getting a child-sized
Quiet.
32-inch
Listen real
pistol.
carefully. This is a gun
Thanks for
that's
coming
used
in.
on television sets.
Oh, sick.
It's an exact replica of a real gun.
It's a replica. See,
It's
kids?
used for television.
See, it doesn't
what's
actually
sad?
fire.
A lot of criminals have guns.
Yeah?
You have to be ready
Jared, you got to put your hand
in
down.
case an armed robbery. You know what an armed robbery is?
This
It's the same
robbery,
as a
that's
stick-up. Have
I.
you ever heard that? Huh? Or hold up? Watch.
Yeah, dude, he's just pointing a gun at a bunch of kids.
Hey man, you got change for $1?
Hey, what's up? Nice ice cream, bitch. Come here. Give me your ice cream.
Right now, it's getting real dangerous for this kid, isn't it? If
Yeah.
they want your money,
I love how he's
give it to
laughing
them.
about
Is
it.
that okay? I mean, it's nothing worth keeping. Are you agree with me, Michael? I mean, give it to him right now.
Jared, you still got your
Everything they
fucking hand
want,
up back there. You agree, right?
then you need to run. Bolt
Give him your
and
money.
run.
Give him your
Let's
phone.
talk about
Give him
why.
your pants. Give him your shoes.
Has the gun out.
And just
like
hope
this.
they don't shoot you.
Trust me,
When he's doing one of
being
these.
real
Holy
close
shit, dude.
is a long way off.
I'm going to get
This is a
banned.
scary thing to talk about? Yeah. Because you've read about people who like this who are
This is a prop gun.
most important
Prop gun,
thing
by the
for
way.
you to realize
It's not real.
is that you're still
Please don't ban
in
me.
a place that is public. Even though this little boy is around the corner, he's still in a public place.
That
isn't he?
camera guy's getting some
He
good
isn't
shots.
taken somewhere like a long way off where people can't hear.
Oh, no. He
Bolt
barely waited
and
until he was out
run
of the 7-Eleven.
reason is this. You give the
He's the
property,
doorman.
he has everything he wants. Bolt
God, I
and
hope this
run,
Magnum is unloaded.
go
Dude, me
right
too.
now. Get out of there. All right, now let's watch him do
Give me
that.
that ice
Watch.
cream. I love that look at the
You
camera.
got change for $1?
Check this shit out, bro.
Shut up. Yeah, well, give me
Shut
your
up. I know you
money.
got
I need
change.
your help. Hey, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up.
No, he was right. He didn't have
He did
change.
the right thing, didn't he?
He had
You
dollar
have
bills.
already given the money to you.
I have a lot of questions.
And you bolt and run.
She's like holding her hand up.
And that man, and he shoots at you, and he wasn't just a thief, was he?
Whoa. Super Live, is that a real thing? When Dickhead gave me a loaded gun for the first time, I was a dumbass and forgot to wipe my prints.
He's
Oof.
a murderer. That's right. What I want you to do now
He's a straight murderer.
is consider something. Running away, it's not wimpy. In
It's not.
fact, only geeks, you ever heard that word? Only geeks would stay
You ever heard
and fight,
about
wouldn't
geeks?
they? And fight for their money? Now watch this next one. This time this boy does it wrong. Watch.
Why is the camera guy hiding behind the TV now?
Hey man,
Watch
you got change for
closely.
$1?
Watch closely.
Shut up. Give me your money or I'll kill you. I'll put a bullet right through your head. Give me your money. Hey. Hey.
Hey! Hey, stop fighting back. It's not fair.
Listen.
Oh! They couldn't use blood, so they had to symbolize it with fucking ice cream. Oh,
What did that little boy
Connor.
do wrong?
Rest in peace.
He
He
fought
got
back.
shot.
Listen, that's right. Keela, what did he do wrong?
He kept asking questions.
He kept asking questions and he wouldn't give the money
He
up.
kept
That's right.
asking
You know what's really
questions.
sad
That was
right
his
here?
problem. Holy
That
shit.
little boy tried to keep his money. Wasn't worth it. Listen,
He'll be buried with that money
really strong
and that ice cream.
boys and girls. I don't mean big. I don't mean
I don't mean fucking
boys who are
yoked.
big or girls who are have a lot of muscle. I mean boys and girls who
Girls
are
that,
strong
you know,
in their
are
mind.
also big.
They know that trying to keep the money is just not worth it, isn't it?
Jared,
Not.
I swear to God, Jared. His hand has been up the whole time, and now it looks like he's doing, something unsavory.
Worth it. Being strong, smart, and brave is so crucial. Please.
I gotta say, I
Here's
admire
home.
his drip. It
Please
ages well.
educate your children. Especially your
Like this video's from
teenagers.
like 30 years ago. But if he walked like right in here today
We've all left
with
our
hair
kids
like that
home
and an
alone,
outfit like that,
haven't we?
I would not think this
We
is from
felt uneasy about it.
1996.
It's okay if they're
Sanford
old
Strong,
enough
and he's got a
and
cool
under
fucking name.
certain circumstances. It's not that we can't ever do it, but it still leaves us feeling real uneasy.
I
about it,
love that
doesn't
hair.
it? Okay, let's watch. Let me
Come
see
on.
the hands of everyone who's ever been home alone and afraid. It's really
Every night.
scary. Have you ever wondered what you might do
In the ghetto.
if you're home alone if someone comes to the door?
Yeah, I don't get this Target outfit when he obviously
Never
knows some
really thought
drip.
about it? Okay, good. Now we're going to show you
Yeah, I don't like the
what
Target.
to do if someone comes to your door. Watch this.
Oh, we're getting home invasion style.
Boy and girl, brother and sister.
All right,
home.
time to watch Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Who's that?
Then all of a sudden, fucking Billy Baldwin comes ringing on your door. I'm just trying to watch the local news.
Hello? Hello, I need help. Hello?
Is it?
Yes, my wife and I have been in a terrible accident and I need to call 911. She's bleeding. I need your help.
What?
Get a
My
cell
wife
phone,
and I
bitch.
have been in a terrible accident. She's bleeding. I need your help, please. I just need
She's
to call.
bleeding.
My wife's bleeding. Where's the phone?
Are you worried?
Speaking of bleeding.
Too.
Here's a phone.
Why don't you sit down? Oh, sit down. Look at what he's got.
Oh.
Look what he's got.
Move over there. Move over there.
Just staring down the
That
barrel.
little boy, his sister, they're in big
Are
trouble.
dead.
What a dangerous mistake.
Whoa.
Crooks try all kinds of ways to trick you. The way this man tricked this boy and girl is he
Yo, the
told
girl didn't
them
get tricked though.
what? That his
boy's
wife
the
had
one
been
that's
in an
like-
accident, was bleeding. That's right, Lisa.
Oh my God, a
But
lot of
there's
men.
a lot of other
This girl was fucking terrified.
things that people do. Watch how they try to trick their way into a house.
Hello?
Of course, we got some flowers for you.
Flowers.
Hey, honey, it's Mike. I'm an old friend of your dad's. I'm in town for a few days. I came by to surprise him.
Oh my
Hello?
God.
I'm with the phone company and there's some trouble in the area. I need to get in and check your line. Could you please open up and let me in?
Hi, I'm in the area selling some great magazines. I got a free gift for you. Can I come in and show you what I got?
Yo. No.
He was
It was pretty funny, huh?
wasn't he? They are all what?
JJ's. Weirdos.
Because it doesn't matter what they say, they are not people that you
I love how
know
they
really well. Is
screenshotted that
right?
too. Just
Yes,
leave
sir.
it on there for the kids to laugh at.
Comes to your door and they're acting like they're really nice.
And they're acting
And
like they're really
luring
nice.
you
Yeah, that's what I said.
They're just production.
Heather said this. I'm going to say it again for you. You tell me if I got
Yeah.
it right. When they're
The third
being
guy's
really
legit.
nice, they're
The
just
power company
luring
guy?
you into
I mean, he had the
abduction,
hard hat and
right?
everything.
You know what you're doing, Heather? You're using two new words, aren't you? Good for you, girl.
I know a lot of
But
words,
what's
Mr.
the
Strong.
right way for this young man
Pretty smart.
to, when a person comes to his door, well, watch
Now
the
this
right
leads to
way.
another gun safety
Here we
lesson.
go.
Kids need to come to the door strapped.
Hello? Hello?
Same
Hello?
man. Bet he has the same
Yes, I
lie.
need it. Can you help me? I've been in a car wreck. My wife's bleeding. I need to use the phone.
I'm not supposed to let anybody in the house.
She could die. I need to get in.
Not my problem. Fuck you.
No, let me in. You're gonna get in trouble if you don't let me in. You know it's a crime if you don't let me in. Come on, open the door.
I told you I'm
Ooh, he might have a point.
Come on, open the door.
I'll call for you. I'm not supposed to let anybody in the
Actually, I don't know if he has a point. If you don't report a crime, you're going to jail.
That perfect? Was that awesome?
Wasn't that
Huh?
sick?
Was that just right? He just went away.
Didn't that
Don't
excite you?
let anyone lie to you and make you change your rules. Never. You ever heard anyone say,
Don't.
has you ever heard your mom and dad say, trust your instincts, honey? Ever heard that? Instincts are nothing different
She
than
stopped telling me that when I
feelings, bad
started doing
feelings
stupid shit,
that
though.
make you afraid or confused. So we learned something now. Yes, Kelsey?
When we're like home and our parents aren't there,
Uh-huh.
they just tell us
Uh-huh.
to not
Continue.
answer the door or the phone.
Kelsey, that's coming up. Watch this.
Kelsey, you're getting ahead. Please follow the fucking lesson plan.
Hello?
Hi, is your mom or dad home?
No, they'll be back in about a couple hours.
Great. Tell them Jim called.
And then I'm on my way.
What did she
Uh-oh.
do wrong? Oh, tell me, Heather.
Yes, Heather.
They would be home in a couple of hours.
And that told him that he was home alone. Yes.
Looked up different phone numbers in a book and in a phone book.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The phone book has
Back
the
in the days of
address
phone book.
and the phone number.
Did everyone hear what Vanessa said? Vanessa, that was very sharp. I want to say
Jared,
it again.
pay
because it's
attention.
Very good.
Vanessa's
If
smart.
He looked at I did it from the phone book. Now he knows. Say it again, Vanessa.
He knows her address.
That's exactly right.
That's
This
the
time,
address.
watch what she does, and it's right. Watch this time.
This is the good one.
Hello?
Hi, is your mom or dad home?
Always.
They're both here, but they're kind of busy right now. Can I take a message?
No message.
Was that right? That
Fuck.
time? That's exactly right.
Guess I'll try the
The
next
thing
number.
we're going to do is a lot scarier than what we've been talking about alone during the day. The next
Alone
thing
at
we're going
night.
to talk about is an intruder.
Oh, no.
That's a new word for some of you. An intruder,
A guy that
Not a
breaks into
burglar.
the house.
intruder is extremely dangerous. This is very serious. An intruder comes into a home
And
when
intrudes
people are there. Now watch this.
without any remorse. Wait, is he upstairs?
For the noise.
There is a computer.
Shut up, I'm about to Pokemon.
Get in the fucking closet, you idiot. Just go. No, they were lucky. They got a lot of time to get in there.
Well, what do we have here?
Wait,
Trapped, aren't they?
what? Why did he look in there?
Trapped in a closet.
I was
was
stuck
the
in the
dangerous
closet.
thing they did. I want to give you all a rule, and I want you to talk about it to your mom and dad later. If you know an intruder is in the house like that, you
Fucking
can hear them
scream.
walking or knocking
Draw their
something
attention.
off over. Don't hide in the house.
Don't.
What should you do? Try to get out. Now I want to ask you something else.
Good
Just a
answer.
second. Do you have
Just a second,
an
Lisa.
escape plan for your
Pay attention,
family?
Vanessa.
It's so important to have an escape plan. Watch how their plan is.
Chat, what's your
real
escape
different.
plan?
Watch this. Same house.
So
different
suspenseful.
plan.
Mickey, there's somebody in the house. There is a gate. Come on, let's go next door. Come on.
Oh, they just bolt right out the door, huh? Just start screaming intruder.
Okay, what was
That
she
won't get their
yelling?
attention.
That was that new word we learned. Are we all
Is that what you're
together
supposed to
on
do,
this?
really, though?
Forget hiding in the house.
Intruder,
He'll probably find you
intruder.
anyway. The most important thing
He's
do
going to
is
find you
what,
anyway.
Brian?
Might as well start
Get
screaming.
out of the house right
Well, I
away.
don't fucking know.
It's so important because when an intruder is in the house, they might even be able to corner you. Is that right? Okay.
Oh, God.
That escape plan,
All right, so don't
Real
get in the
serious.
closet.
will you make
Just
certain
run
that you
outside and
ask your
start
mom and dad
screaming.
talk to you about an escape plan from your house? Okay?
Sorry for the loudness.
Please. Your family needs
Sorry about that.
an escape plan. I lay it out in my book and
Oh,
video
sick
step by
mullet.
step. Whether you get it from me or someone else, you need a private way for you and your family. Establish an escape plan. Folks, at
Uh-oh.
home, I'm not a psychologist, not even a counselor.
I'm not even going to
Training's
pretend to
not in
be,
that field,
because
and I don't
role
plan
playing
for it to be.
should be saved for the
I am a
situation.
man who's been around a lot of crooks and a lot more victims. A lot of them were young molest victims. What I'm
You can
asking
skip
you,
this part.
as moms and dads, be matter of fact with your children.
Don't want to make anybody
Children
uncomfortable.
can deal with molest,
Whoop!
especially if you deal with.
Now we're getting into
Said this
the real
running
stuff
woman,
here.
after giving all the property to him,
Here we go.
now on its way to happening.
All right. Trigger warning is off.
In this
Babes
next
in
section,
arms.
I'm going to cover something
little
with you
bonus.
that's never been covered before anywhere.
Little
in
new
any
footage,
form of
unseen
written or
before.
video material. When your babes are with you in your arms.
When your babes are with you.
I teach in 14 countries and throughout the United States.
I've always
and
got
have done
babes in
since
my
I
arms.
retired in 1986. It doesn't matter where I go. One of the most important and often asked questions is, what about
Hey, Samson.
when I'm with my
What
child,
about my baby?
a toddler, 1-year-old, in my arms are full of something else. I feel so vulnerable. I
I've
feel
got
like
groceries I'm
there's
carrying.
nothing
This
really I
kid
can do
won't
to protect
fucking
my
walk. He's
child.
just crying all day.
Well, this is not now
He wants
about
uppies.
the children's mindset that I'm asking you to form when you go through a role play with
Form
your
it with me,
children.
Chad.
This is about moms, dads too, your mindset.
Yeah,
Watch
dads.
this first one.
Oh, he big leaning.
Loaded down mom.
Oh, he sneaks around.
There it goes.
What's that?
Moms, you're
Oh my
welcome
god.
there. No doubt about it. A gun like this pointed at you. This thing is terrifying.
Why do you just keep it behind the
I know,
TV like
I've been
that,
on both
dude?
ends of guns. But your mindset has got to be on your
Yo, he
child.
pulled it out so fast. He could be a robber.
Your fear.
I
of
didn't
this
see
gun
that
is
coming.
real. But your fear for your child and your mindset of what you must do has got to be on the child, not on this gun. The rules
Not
are
this
the same
fucking
for
piece
you,
right here.
with or without a baby.
Oh my
Just as
god.
you've heard me already say
That kid
in
is
the
freaking out.
past, it's bolt and run.
Yo,
Give the
Samson, you want to stop
property
pointing that gun at me?
right away. Give it to him immediately. Keys for the car as well.
Give him the
Bolt and
groceries.
run. Bottom line. If
Dude,
this
eggs
guy's
are
a
getting
psycho
expensive.
and he shoots at this running woman after giving all the property to him, at least it's
Yo,
in a
he's
public
sneaky.
spot, crime scene number
Ah!
1. She's not at crime scene number 2. Watch this.
If you get shot here, at least you're not getting shot there. He hides the gun. Dude, he's so fast with it.
Do what I say. Give me the money. My baby.
Not my baby.
The odds are still in her favor because she's in a public place.
No, but this
By
guy's a
odds,
stranger.
I don't mean that there's no
That could be
danger,
crime scene number 2.
but the odds are still in her favor to not be abducted.
What are we gonna do,
and
Samson?
also to not be shot at. Now we're going to take it a step further.
True.
I'm going to be worsening this as we go through this process of the babes in your arms section. Your kid now,
Mm-hmm.
in the next section, will already be in the car seat, making it even more difficult for you to save your
Oh
child.
god. Shit's about to get real. I can't even open the van.
To the car seat.
Kid's
This
already
little guy's going
fussy.
through a little bit, isn't he?
He's really going through it.
Becomes a jerk.
Becomes a fucking jerk.
Look at her mindset. Look at her mindset is it wasn't fear of gun. It was push him, give him the stuff. I don't care what he's
Whoa.
got, and she takes off.
That was badass.
She did no talking. She did no arguing. She did nothing, but you could
Didn't
almost
plead.
see her mind get him away from me
Whoa.
so I can get my child out of here and gone. That comes only from a mindset focused on a child. And
Samson
what
feels
I'm
so
going to do
passionate
if
about
something
this.
happens to me. Okay, now, next. What if she had
He's
been
very
forced
rapid
to
fire.
get into the car? Watch.
Oh, he's gotta have that fucking foot up there, though. I think that's like where his play button is.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
He was successful. He got her in the car. She's driving.
Yeah, now what happens? Do you gouge the eyes out?
Can you see?
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
End it now. The crew is right here.
Look at these ladies. Oh my
That
god.
She recognized.
That person must be
I'm
drunk.
still in a public spot. I have to do something extreme, just like you saw me
Don't
earlier.
go to crime
talk
scene
you
number
about
2.
The little girl who'd been
Don't.
stopped by the man who wanted directions to gouge his eyes. Bottom line,
A lot of eye gouging. I like it.
and you're being dragged into the car, forced to drive, or he's driving. It doesn't make any difference. A car crime involving an abduction. You're headed to crime
It's
scene
still up.
number 2.
Yep.
Always.
There it is. Always. Every
Your
single
last
time.
chance is to force a crash.
Ooh.
You have no other choice. And a gouging of the eye is the only real sure way. to
This
force a
guy is
crash.
all
None of
about
these
the eye
scenarios
gouging.
doesn't work. Now, the next scenario, the last one
Well,
in this
chat, now you know what to
particular
do.
series,
If someone tries to
person's
rob you or
watch.
kidnap you, let's go straight for the fucking eyeballs. Oh,
Gun to her head. You
baby
see
doesn't
her
even
force
care.
a
He's like,
crash.
fucking
You
do
have
it.
no choice. He's out of there. And she's out of there.
I never thought of that. That's actually a genius move. Just fucking crash into a
Only a
tree if
psycho
you have a gun at your head.
Not have run off. Only a psycho would have stopped and shot. The
So
bottom
basically,
line is
you have
this.
to
If a man
crash
like
your
that
car,
would
but
use a
not to
gun
the point where he pulls the
like this,
trigger,
angry because someone forced the car into a
but
crash
also
and then
not to the
shot him
point where
right
you
there in the
total
car
your
seat
car
in
so
front
you
of
can
other
drive
people in an
away.
intersection where other people are.
It seems very
What would that
specific.
same man crime scene number 2? That's the very core
Yeah, Samson.
of Bolton Run.
What was he gonna do? Home intrusion.
Armed intruder. They're the worst of the worst criminals.
Jerks.
When
Fucking
babies
assholes.
involved,
I hate
the
them.
stakes are even higher and even more difficult for parents. Now
I'm
watch the
surprised they didn't say
beginning.
jerks. Oh no. Coming in.
What's at the house? Call the
Nuh-uh.
police.
You're hearing shit again, Brenda. Yeah, they're wasting a lot of time.
Hurry, just get here. He's inside right now.
What's up, Potato? Hope you're having a good evening.
This is the
What a
bottom line.
game plan.
This family has done the right thing. Number one, they didn't hear a noise wondering what it was.
All right. I know a lot of you don't have kids. So, when you do, always keep a standard sized baseball next
They
to that
heard a
crib.
noise, and in their minds, both of them knew an intruder was in the home. There was no doubt in their mind.
I know it.
She ran to get the baby. It's probably just a natural
Let's
thing.
go.
And it may also have been something planned between the two of them. He was on the phone, remember, right away, calling 911.
Oh, he
She
was ready.
made noise. I like panic
So he's
buttons
like
attached to
just
home
standing
alarms.
there
I especially
talking to
like
911 while this
lights,
guy's
field
like
lights
inches
outside
away
that
with
are
a gun.
attached to
And
the
he's so
alarms
calm.
so that when the alarm goes off,
Yep, there's
the
an
lights
intruder in here.
flash.
We
Being
got a baby
cop
in the house.
who's responded to those scenes,
Yep, wife
it's
already threw a
easier
baseball.
going to a residence with an alarm on when the lights are flashing at that residence because
The
it
flights.
helps all of us who are responding at high speed to zone in on it. It helps neighbors also. Most important, though, you saw her create additional noise with a shattered window. You tell me, in your neighborhood, in your city, are you almost tuned out to the car alarms and a lot of home alarms?
I don't
Not
know.
tuned out to a shattered window, are you? That still gets
I don't
her
really hear
attention.
many alarms. I don't live in a bad
That's
neighborhood.
why she did it. It also brings noise from this house inside.
I hear a lot of traffic. I hear some
to
car
outside.
crashes.
Let's watch and things get worse.
I'm not really tuned out to all the car crashes, though. Dude, nice fucking throw, Roger
Grabs
Clemens.
the child, yelling. I told you it was going to get worse, folks. They got her.
No matter how many baseballs you throw at windows. What the
He's
fuck?
making noise too. You see that, dads?
Stop making your fucking windows.
As soon as we say, for you, your wife, and your kids will be dead. Shut up.
Where did they find this actor?
Get down on the floor.
What'd you do with all the money?
I've heard those exact words from men and women.
Because I'm a cop,
Ahead of you is a
and I
no
say it all the
retreat
time.
position I'll lay out for you. But right now, this man is being told to lie on the floor. Answer is no. The next thing they're
No.
going to do to him, tie him up.
No.
Folks, face this fact.
If you're tied up,
Generally, when they tie males up,
you're dead.
they drag him into a closet. They drag him into a
You know what they
bathroom,
do in closets, in
and they
bathrooms.
begin the raping of the women. And he hears or watches.
What the fuck, man?
Let's watch as this dad makes his last stand.
So, well, this is how dad dies, but
Get on the floor.
at least he won't be tied up in a closet.
I'm not getting on the floor.
Fuck you. The robber's like, now what?
Leave her alone. Hey.
I wasn't
you
actually
can
gonna
have
shoot
everything in this house. Count everything, the car, everything. I don't care.
You could have it all. You chose to be this way.
Woman is my baby child.
Yo, he's got nothing to lose now. Yeah, he's a fucking tough guy. He's gonna bite your gun.
You won't have enough firepower to stop me before I break your neck.
Hell yeah. Get him, Belushi.
Don't get close. You're close enough. You're close.
Pull the trigger, pussy. Come on, fucking do it.
Killed like this before, and now I'm going to do it again with pleasure.
Dude, he pulls out the fucking I killed it numb and I'll fucking do it again.
No retreat.
God damn.
It may not work all the time.
Golly.
It hasn't worked all the time. But it's his last chance.
But you never fucking know.
This man lets them tie him up. He obviously knows what's ahead. He'll begin the raping.
Holy
he may begin
shit.
the stabbing. Moms,
Maybe the
dads,
stabbing.
Whether you're home as a couple or just one of you in the home,
Holy fuck, man.
would you want to be tied up in a closet or forced to watch? Or would you rather
No.
make your move now?
I'd rather go out like a
Bottom line is
badass like this
man
fucking
right
dude.
here with a gun on this father. If he's going to shoot this man right now,
Samson is a little
Windows
trigger happy with this
already
thing.
broken, 9/11 already notified, especially if alarms were going off.
Now hold on. This came out in 1996. I haven't heard anyone call like. I grew up before 9/11. I was like 12 or 13 when it happened. I don't remember anyone referring to 911 as 9/11 ever.
If he's going to shoot him
Until
right
Mr.
now,
Sampson here.
I can tell you for a fact he'll shoot him later, after the rape, after the torture of that family.
I love how he throws that in there. Oh, by the way, after the raping.
First, you know what the families are like. Months later,
Dude, yeah, these videos make
Intruders
like
had them for a couple of
this is for kids. This is kids against crime. Imagine watching this when you're 8 years old. There's no
for
internet.
children.
You don't fucking know
We sure
better.
as hell don't treat them like that, do we? What I mean is, if we were really serious in this country about
As a
protecting
kid
our
watching
children,
these, can trust no one, dude.
there are two things we'd start
This was like the
doing.
beginning of
We'd
the
start
end was
doing it
this
right
kind of
now.
shit.
Number one,
Now we just like look
get
back
hard
and
on the
laugh at
men
this
who
because
hurt
it's so
'em.
fucking
and I
extreme.
mean hard.
Mhm,
Number two,
mhm.
parents, we start giving the time, whatever time it takes, to protect them. With role
At all
play.
times. With roleplay.
I'm getting hard on the people that have hurt him. I've got
Roleplay
this to
saves the
say,
world.
Period. I'm not a man for clubs and groups.
Nope.
But I'm telling you, if there's ever been a cause that I could get behind, it would be one to keep those
It would be
SOBs.
clubbing groups of fucking molesters.
It shouldn't
Jerks.
be 3 strikes. There should be 1. That's it.
3 stakes. I love how many speaking errors he
pretty
has in
obvious
this
to you now
recorded segment. Like
protecting
that's how
our children
authentic this shit is for him.
The job for us.
Leave
When
the
it comes
errors
down
in
to
there.
us, no way
Yeah, this smug motherfucker, he's like, he's been talking about me the whole time.
out of that. We can clothe them in the latest fashions, provide them with a beautiful home. You can be supportive.
Hell, this guy really should have been a game
provide
show
them with
host.
love, send them to the best
I don't know how he
schools.
got into like
All of it
police
means
officer work.
0 if they don't know how to protect themselves against violence.
It means jack shit.
I'm a teacher. In my book, this show, my videos, my job is to give you the tools you need to protect your children.
Thank you, Samson.
A subject you can do best at home. A subject you can do
Thank you, Mr. Strong. Very cool.
best at home. You've got the tools. Now you've got to give it the time.
Are you ready to invest your time?
Thanks for joining me tonight. Good night.
Thank you, Mr. Strong. Immediately goes to handshaking. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, who wants to call that number? I wonder if he's still around. That's not it, by the way. There's another one.
Your safety and the safety of your family to purchase this.
Who's
video
ready for
today.
volume 2?
This is a special edition video. Not only does it contain my basic
Is it too
survival
loud?
training, it also contains
a little
exclusive
loud on
footage
my
I'm
end.
sharing for the very first time. I'll show you how to set up family survival drills. I'm going to answer the
Oh, hell yeah, we're breaking more windows.
You have a
Boom!
gun, protect your family.
Sanford Strong's recommendations to take specific action in the face of violent crime
Recommendations
are
only.
recommendations only. Successful results. Gentlemen,
We don't guarantee you're going to
Sanford Strong.
live. Ooh, look at this set. Yeah, Jerry Springer was done using it. That applause is so real.
Glad you're here. I'm
Thanks
glad
for
to be with
coming.
you. I'll be talking to you about crime tonight. I don't mean
Like I always
auto
do.
theft. I don't mean someone breaking into your house, stealing your things while you're gone on vacation.
Wait,
I'm talking about
why
the new
not?
crime in America. The random violence, the kind that
You think so?
explodes in front of people, just paralyzes them, takes lives. You
Wait, was
need
there not
the
random
exact
violence before
same
1995?
survival mindset that cops learn, that I taught the cops. Nothing less. You need
They
it.
learned from me.
A survival mindset is the absolute bottom line when it comes to learning how to protect yourself against that new crime I talked about.
You guys remember like playing with those
Survival
blocks when you were a
mindset
kid,
is
like the
going to
little
be the
cubes?
heart of everything I
This
talk
is
about
crazy.
today.
Oh, dude, this guy is super fucking intense. Wait, whoa. Remember when he's like, I'm not talking about auto theft. First fucking subject, auto theft. God damn it,
Car
Samson.
crimes. In 1 year alone,
What do you know about
in
that?
America, there were 200,000 car crimes. 1993. 20,000 of those crimes
That's
were
a lot.
violent. A woman raped, or a motorist shot or killed, badly beaten.
He just stopped counting. He's like, 1, 2,
The worst
all
of
of
them
it.
all
Cars.
are carjackings. They go down so fast. 5 to 10 seconds is all it takes.
You never know.
Watch this one.
I love how he has better cameras for this one. One day you're just driving your Lexus and he's. This is every intersection in Detroit.
Hey, sir, sorry to bother you, but my car has
So
a dead
nice,
battery. I was wondering if you could give me a jump. Oh,
At a
we don't
red
even have
light?
cable.
What about now?
Arguing with him, grabbed out. One gets
Not
in,
good.
lets the other one in.
Oh, he's not letting her out.
We've got right now a sandwich
Oh,
woman.
boy.
This man's lucky.
No,
He's
he's
out
not.
of the car. She's
How's
sandwiched
he
in
lucky?
between two crooks and out of
Still hitting the fucking TV screen. Just donk, and then
there.
we're only 2
That's
minutes into
not
this thing,
rape.
and he's all in.
That's common, and sometimes that's the point behind the carjacking.
Well, I'm making fun of
itself.
him for hitting the screen. I keep hitting my own microphone.
Now,
I'm gonna adjust this
let's
thing a little more.
rewind
Oh
this.
my god, that power pose.
Let's give this couple another chance. Watch.
Hey, sir, sorry to bother you, but my car over there has a dead battery. And I was wondering if you could give me a jump. Oh, we don't even have any cables. Once you get out there.
Out of there.
Boom.
I can tell you for a fact,
He's out.
that man who hit the gas that fast, that was not the result of all of a sudden, never having thought about this.
Yo, I want to
deciding,
see a
"I'll
car
hit the
come from the
gas."
other way.
That
T-bone
is the
this
result
fucking dude
of a
into the
couple
car.
Who did spend some time deciding what are they going to do, and immediately they were out of there.
Those fucking mannerisms, man.
That's a survival mindset. Watch
Excuse me.
next their
Sorry
new
to bother you.
attitude.
My car over there has a dead battery. I was wondering if you could give me a jump.
We're out of here. Bam.
Oh, he didn't even get to pull out a gun.
That attitude is called my safety first, their feeling second.
And
Let's make
that's
sure we get that. It's absolutely
It's
critical.
true.
And in fact, it's critical
But
to
I love
you
the
listening
they're
to your gut
feeling second.
instincts.
Fuck
In
everybody
fact,
else.
remember when they rolled down the window? If it was me and I was in the car with you, I'd have said,
I would've
"Leave it
shot
up,
him."
We're out of here." My attitude, my new attitude, my safety first, their feeling second. I'm telling you, kicks in right now. I'm
I
not
don't give a
interested in what they have to
fuck
say.
if your car's
That's
broken.
critical.
Ooh, family drill. Here.
It's time
I did
now
it
for
again.
us to
I
deal
hit my
with
fucking
carjacking
microphone.
as a family problem. And that means a family carjacking drill that involves parents and
Mhm.
children.
Oh,
First, you need to
fun for the
understand
whole
something
family.
about teaching children. There must be role play. A child needs 9 and 10 and 12
This guy in his fucking role
included,
play.
role play, hands-on. What I'm going to do right now is take you through
Do you
the
think
steps
if
of a family
Samson
carjacking drill with the
was
help
around like today, I don't know if he's dead.
of the Rothrock
Would he
family.
be good at like
The first thing you've got to do
PUBG and
is get the
GTA
entire
RP?
family out to the driveway
I
for
feel
the
like he'd be
practice
a
drill. Everyone, no
god.
exceptions. We're going to practice the 3 most common carjacking scenarios. First, let's say your family is headed to the car and mom, or anyone else for that matter,
Someone
sees
is
something
milling around
suspicious
my
milling
car.
around your parked car.
What's he doing?
Walking out,
Damn, this windshield is fucking nice.
gut
I'm
feeling told
afraid.
her
Let's go
something's
back.
wrong.
Let's walk back
And
quickly.
that's the one that's wrong.
Yo, that jacket though, the Miami drip. Look at that shit. Yeah, God, just fucking eyes out.
Her immediate response
Someone looking at
is
your
to
car?
leave that
Bam.
family,
They won't be looking at
those
nothing.
children, turning around immediately and leaving
The
with
acid
mom.
wash
No
jean
questions
jacket, the
asked, no
starter jacket.
arguing, no where's the problem,
That
Mom?
family's
That
Fucking
comes only as a
swagged out
result of a
hard.
family together, all the children together, deciding how are we going to respond.
How do we get out
Part
of
of the
here?
response was when they saw something that made one of them, in this case mom, a bad gut feeling.
I got a bad feeling about this
responded to
guy
it,
who's
they
like
all turned around.
staring at my
No questions
dashboard.
asked.
Bonk.
The second carjacking scenario is kind of similar to the first. Dad sees a suspicious person lurking around, but this time not close to the car, maybe across the street.
I'm just wandering
There's still
aimlessly
time,
at
enough for
the
the family
corner.
to make a dash for the car.
Dad's with
Emergency,
him,
Get in the car.
sees something,
Everybody run.
and what it was
Chinese fire
someone
drill.
a little out of your vision of this screen,
Yeah, I didn't see him.
lurking. That also didn't happen by accident. That's
I
the
don't think it
result
happened
of
at all,
a
Samson.
family talking together about what are they going to do. And you know something? It has to be to the
Everybody
point
in the
of
car
who gets
now.
in what doors and who starts the car and gets out of there.
That's why we
They
call
were in
shotgun.
that car fast and out of there, and that happens only as a result
As
of
the as
practice.
a you know
It starts
a
with
result.
role play, whole family together.
The final
Family role
carjacking
play.
drill is aimed at protecting you against the carjacker who
Of
grabs the driver.
course, the driver.
Everything's working fine.
Everyone's getting
Getting
in
into
the car. Everyone's got their
All
denim
of a
on.
sudden,
Emergency,
things
get
go
out, run.
downhill.
Emergency!
Dad
Get run.
yelled, "Emergency, get out!" In seconds, you saw the entire family out of the car. That also, like
Does it
everything
look like I'm
else,
hitting my
doesn't
TV every
happen
time
by
I go
accident.
bonk?
If that family
I wish I could have
not
this like
spent a little bit of time
simultaneously playing on my TV back here.
with the entire family
Bonk.
talking with each other, there's absolutely no way, you and I both know that he could have yelled,
Emergency, get out of the
get
car.
and everyone responded in unison instantly. 1994,
Oh, Dad's up to his old
there were
tricks again.
31 children kidnapped accidentally by carjackers.
31.
One of them wound up dead, one of those small children thrown from the speeding car of a
Whoa.
carjacker. That would have never happened to
See,
that
that's
family
kinda
because
like
they made some decisions ahead of time.
The sensationalized
There's some
part of
elements
this.
carjacking
One
that will
child
help
died
you
last year.
when you drill with your family.
That's one too many.
One, you can expect it first to usually happen at an intersection.
Of course.
Two,
Always at a red light.
parking lots, private or public. It doesn't make any difference.
Private or
and three,
public.
in driveways. What you saw here was the third most common. Most carjackers, as you saw
What's the
earlier
fourth
in our
most?
program, will come at you in pairs. And when they
Number four,
are in
roof
pairs,
of
they'll
a
come
parking
from both
garage.
sides. Count on that.
Then the carjacker has to
Most
slowly
importantly,
descend through the entire garage
Count on this.
while
and
you
this
just
must be a part
sit
of
there
your
and watch.
carjacking drill with your family. Don't oversight it. It'll come back and haunt you.
Yes, it will.
Part of the training for your children must be in the survival mindset, not just
Of
step one,
me
seeing yourself in
versus
the car
your
and a
fucking
carjacking
feelings.
occurring, and you getting out or quickly.
If someone
getting
tells you
into
that
the
they're
car,
lost, their car's
but
broken,
also
they
getting
need a
hurt.
jump, they need gas,
Don't overlook that.
fuck them.
If you don't deal with your children like that in a matter of fact,
All you can do is yell, emergency, get out.
when it happens, your children will be absolutely paralyzed. It'll interfere with them responding to your commands to get out. I
My
can
children are
guarantee
going to be
this.
paralyzed?
Carjackers are going to go after your adults. You're going to have your hands full. You can easily be injured. You're not going to be in a position to help your children or save them. It's going to be your command and their response that's going to save your kids. A carjacking
This guy also
family
would have made
drill
like a great
requires you to deal with
basketball
all
coach, just like
elements,
with the way he
including the fact that people are going to
points
get
so
hurt.
aggressively.
Once again, it's leadership, and it all begins with you. There's a lot at stake here.
Yeah, be the
Your
leader.
kids.
Other car crimes. You know, the miscellaneous ones. What was he pointing at before? What was he doing?
Let's move into the most effective crime ruse in 20 years I've ever seen. It's called bumper crimes.
Bumper crimes.
It works against us so easily. You're going to be watching
What is a bumper crime?
my very first case. Many years ago.
Whoopsie.
Chris, are you okay? Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I've
go back
seen
and
this
check
one.
and see about the damage on the car. You stay right here, Chris, okay?
Habit, isn't it?
She's so detailed with the way she talks.
I'm sorry this is exactly the way it went down.
I'm going to go around to the back of the car
There was
and
no
inspect the
time. Get
damage
her
that just
immediately.
happened.
Stuffed her into the car.
Whoa. She got pistol whipped? Chris, what are you
In my
doing?
case,
You're just
boy was
watching me
10
get
years old.
kidnapped, you fucking idiot.
He saw his mom grab
Chris!
stuff into a car and taken off.
Help me!
We found her 3 hours later, beaten and raped.
Jesus Christ, Samson.
And that scene will
Sanford?
never leave that little boy's mind.
Samsonite? I forget this
That
guy's
woman
name.
didn't get a second chance. You wouldn't either. But we're going to give this one a second chance. Watch.
But for the sake of acting, we will. Someone hits your car, you fucking take off.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't like this situation one
Dude,
bit.
there's a lot of wild
Stay right
moments
here.
in
already
this
telling him
whole thing.
he's afraid.
Let's go
Stay
check
in the
out the
car.
damage.
No, Chris, did you hear me? I
No,
said we're gonna
Chris,
stay
we're not
right
looking at the
here.
fucking damage.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are your doors locked?
Doors locked,
No,
making
the
sure
windows are
everything's
up.
okay.
Stay right here.
Engine's still running. Remember that.
I'm a little bit afraid. So we're gonna go up
You
to the
terrify
convenience store
me.
and swap information, okay?
Had an accident, and I've got an injured passenger in the car. I think I'm going to need your help.
A lot
Bro,
of
you
BS.
rear-ended me
Best ruse there's ever been.
at 3 miles an
I
hour.
want to go up to the convenience store. Just follow me up there, okay?
Get out of the car.
Mama, he's
Get out of the car, I ain't going to the fucking 7-Eleven.
Okay, Chris, calm down. I've
Remember?
got everything he needs right
She's still
here.
in charge.
Here, this is all you need. Just take this and
Yeah, just keep
go.
copies
That's
of it.
This isn't going to cut it, lady. Now, get out of the damn
Oh,
car
Chris!
now. Come on.
Oh,
Watch her, get out of
Chris!
here.
Pew,
That little
pew.
white thing in his hand is a 3.
Oh, I thought he was going to say that little white
She gave
kid
him.
is fucking
You ever been in
terrifying.
an accident? You ever been in an accident scene, wondering what you're going to write down, what should you write with, and give to someone else,
Oh
and
my
you exchange
god.
information?
Yeah, if you do the
How
wrong
about
thing, this is my
whether it just
favorite
be an accident
FMV
scene or
game.
something like this. How about taking a little bit of pressure off yourself at a time like that? Put a 3x5 card in your glove compartment box with the information that's not going
So what do you do these days? Like everything's on an app.
to lead them to your house or private home.
Here's my
telephone number,
iPhone.
and have it there. You
Take
only
it.
need one of them.
It's
I
got my
hope.
Geico information on it.
And also take charge in the car.
Why's that
There, you only
TV so
need one
fucking
of 'em, I
tilted?
hope. And also
Like a 30-degree angle.
take charge in the car. Don't let anyone get out.
How's it staying
If
up?
that little boy had been an adult male,
Chris?
he probably would have wanted to get out, go back and handle it. And then he would have been
I would have fucking handled it myself.
hit, shot. She would have had to stay. She'd have been just as bad off.
She would have been
Driver,
shot.
take charge.
She would have
No
been
one gets
pistol
out
whipped.
of the car. Bumper crimes are the most effective ruse I've ever found in 20
Dude,
years
he's
of
so
law enforcement.
passionate about
And all
bumper
it
crimes.
takes is leaving
Just
that car
one
running.
fucking bumper crime.
And when
It's
this
too
man
many.
comes up and insists she gets out, her saying to everyone in the car and herself, "I'm afraid," now she knows exactly what kind of a jerk he is. You know something? If back there, what's your name?
Well, he also knows that she's afraid.
Angela, if a man was at your window and you
Angela,
said,
what's
"I'm
your name?"
afraid," that man, anyone here, anyone at home, as a gentleman would say, "Okay, I'll follow to the nearest convenience store."
What if someone raises their hand and be like, I'm afraid of you,
A man
and
like
I don't
this,
know you?
insisting you get out, is either a crook
What should
or
I
a
do?
jerk. Give him one more chance to
I love that
follow
nervous
you,
laugh.
and then, like
He's a
her,
crook or a
you're
jerk?
out of there. You can tell him later that
Maybe.
you were afraid. Now,
You don't see the fucking
you're out
bullet
of there.
holes in the stop sign,
You
by
can
the way?
tell him later that you were afraid.
How many times did they practice shooting that thing with these fake guns?
Now,
Now, as I walk away,
bandit
psych,
on a highway,
not walking away.
big time worry, big time problem.
Big
Some
time
people a lot
solutions.
worse, deadly, especially for women, because of the highway hunters.
The
Yes,
highway
the
hunters.
Highway hunters. Watch this.
I can't believe that.
An exact duplication of one of my cases. Not the first. One.
You know, Samson has seen it all.
Doing what she's always read that she should do. Sit in the car
Doing
and
what
wait for the
she-
nice policeman to come by and help her.
A little help?
No, thank you.
No, I'm good, brother.
I've notified somebody.
I noticed fight.
Hey, my friend, be happy to take you anywhere you want to go.
Thank you, but help is on the way.
Look at
I
him
told
looking
you,
around to
I'm
see.
good, brother.
Are we
It'll
alone?
be a long time.
No, they should be here any minute. Thank you.
Cops are
Just trying
30
to
seconds
help
away.
out.
Yeah.
So what happened back in the day when you didn't have a cell
Folks,
phone?
she is not in a
You just sit in your
fortress.
car until the fucking sun
She's
comes
in a
up?
beach
Whoa!
That's exactly what happened in my cases.
God damn.
She felt so sure that she'd be okay.
It's like, oh, I got rid of him.
In a car, secure, warm.
Shit's fucking terrifying.
In all of my cases, whether in a couple of them it was one man, in one it was two. They drag her back, take her to another place, 2 or 3 hours.
Don't say
take
it.
their turns and
Don't
rape
say
her.
it. Yep.
Now, this woman didn't have a second chance.
Samson, I'm gonna get TOS, bro.
None of my
Gotta
cases
stop
did,
saying that.
But we're going to give a second chance to her anyway. Watch.
Except
Stops,
her
same
hood
place.
isn't.
Got some city lights here.
You just get out of
Got a
your car
choice, stay in
and
her
you
car.
run to the nearest fucking city.
Too far out of the way.
I don't care if you're in the middle of
Get
Iowa
out,
and have to run all the way to
walk to a
Chicago.
place
You
she
fucking
actually
do it.
can see city lights. Go to another place. That's right. Maybe she
Yeah,
shouldn't
that's right.
wait
Get out of
for
there.
the nice policeman to come along, rescue her, help her, or a good Samaritan to come along. So she goes across the street.
If you fucking saw someone run out of gas and then just take off through a fucking cornfield, you would think that person is on
But
drugs.
she doesn't walk on the shoulder of the road where headlights can see her, pick her up. Listen,
You find the
she was
nearest
in the shoulder
McDonald's.
road. They could grab her just as easily as she's next to her car. Headlights would pick her up. They could see her. Off in the bushes. Here's an open business. She's going to be headed toward that place right there. Off in the bushes.
Are you so sure it's open and that it's even close?
Open business.
See that white blur right there? Dunk.
She's going
That's
to
a
be headed
business.
toward that place right
That's
there.
a Burger King.
Off in the bushes. Instead of waiting for someone else to come along and solve her problem for her,
She's
she's relying on
runs
herself.
through a field, the
Uncomfortable, wet,
safest
uneven
place you can
terrain,
be at night.
dark, yeah, but safe. Big difference.
Big time. Big
What's
safe.
the next case? It's even more extreme, but then, of course, it's even further out in the country.
Yeah, what happens when you're in the desert? There's not a McDonald's in sight.
Do you carry something in the trunk of your car so that if you have to put a warm coat on or some comfortable clothes, you can do
Keep
that
'em
and
coming.
then leave the car? Just
Oh, you know, you bring your bowling shoes just in case you're in the desert and you run out of gas. Like you do.
walking off 50 or 60 feet into the brush. Yes, she's cold.
So
Yes,
you
she's
just
gonna
straight
be
up go into
alone,
fucking hiding.
But she's not a caged bird waiting for a couple of people to come by.
You know, cell phones
She's
have
gonna see a
changed
couple of people
everything.
check her car out. She's going to see
Yo,
what
she
they're
could
going to
be
do.
anywhere, Joey. She's probably in that brush over there.
And she's going to be damn glad she's not in that car. Instead, watching. I know it's extreme. But you see,
What gives that
highway
away?
hunters have got such a perfect opportunity. There's no place better for a
There's
crime
no place
to
like
occur
home.
than on a desolate highway. They know that.
Wow.
And they know
Wow.
how vulnerable people are. What did she need most of all? What have we not talked about? What's been missing?
A gun.
Cellular phone.
Oh.
I'm telling you for a fact. I'm not a man
Whoops.
for gadgets, but this is a long way from a gadget. This is the absolute
I thought he was going to pull out the gun again.
purchase you can ever make for crime avoidance, including crime.
Dude, back then, was this a whole fucking cell phone sales pitch? The entire time.
Passion. My family, it's not a luxury. It's a
Hard on
bottom line
Brittany.
necessity. It's worth stretching your budget for.
That's extreme. Armed, hold up. Just no
Hello,
introduction that one.
motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. You see it? He gave no introduction that time. He just went straight to the fucking power pose, and he's putting those pedestals higher and
For
higher
a fact,
every
it's one of my
time.
old cases. Last thing in her mind right now is having a gun put to her.
Oh no!
I'm in a real bind. Can you give me a hand? My cellular phone went out and I needed
I lost my cell phone at the sports bar.
There we are. That woman right there, one of my past cases, has no idea what to do.
Is it the exact same
Last
woman?
thing she ever thought would happen to her. That guy. He was.
She should have walked
two-time
faster.
loser. He knew exactly
Two-time
what he was
loser.
going to do. It was
Bonk.
not his first armed robbery, not even close. It was only
Not even
her
his
first
fifth.
armed robbery. I'll tell you for a fact.
Oh, see, so a veteran going against a rookie. That's not even fair.
At all crime scenes like this, one or two things are going to happen. This
One?
jerk is either going to take her
Fucking jerk.
property
I love how he calls everyone
or he's
jerks.
going to take her.
Whoa.
Let's watch this.
The choice is Harry's. Wow.
All right, we're not talking about a thief.
Oh my god, a super cut where he only hits the
Taking
fucking
her.
TV.
We're not at all talking about
I
it. There she goes.
might have a
The place
project to
I
do this
call
weekend.
Crime scene number 2. Crime scene number 2 is a risk all.
Whoa, we've heard him refer to crime scene number 2 like more than a dozen times over the last hour and a half. It's the first time I get to see it.
It's much worse than it is right now.
Let's see how
The end of the
scary it
line.
is.
There's only one way out of the paralyzing fear that this woman feels right now, being driven in her car at
Gouge his fucking eyes out.
gunpoint by a man who's threatened to kill her. In order for her to break out of that wall of fear,
Come on, come on.
is she's got to have a survival mindset. What we opened up with, that's crucial.
Gouge
That
his
gives her
fucking eyes,
something to
come on.
fall back on when she is paralyzed with fear. There are 3 steps. It's a
Gouge those
visualization, an
eyes.
imagining of what would I do. It's the very same, just as good as being there in real life as far as preparing yourself for making survival decisions. Step 1, see yourself at the scene.
Role
Like this
play.
one right
We're
here.
going back to role play.
Step 2, see yourself responding. Take yourself back for a second and imagine you in that parking lot and see yourself responding while he's trying to push you into the car. And step 3, it's unique only to crime survival. Got to expect to be. It's the gaping hole in almost all crime protection programs. Let's look at this.
The
honestly.
gaping hole.
If cops
Expect
get
to be hurt.
facing the crooks after you faced him,
Don't say that, Samson.
gotta face the
Sanford. Swanson.
Let's rewind. Let's give this woman another chance with a survival mindset.
First power pose.
What I say, and you won't get hurt.
Hold it. Did you hear what he said? Do as I say, you won't get hurt. You just heard the first statement
There we go.
out of all crooks' mouths, especially if they've got a gun or knife. You can count on it. I can't tell you exactly the way they'll say it, but they'll always warn you. You do what I say, you won't get hurt. It paralyzes people. It's the beginning of paralyzing fear. Do as I say, you won't get hurt. You believe that lie, and you're headed down the same path as everyone before her. Crooks don't treat you differently.
I want to see how long that
don't care
ponytail
the
is. Like,
promises they make.
I saw it fling down
You're
like
not special.
halfway
You're not different to them.
down his
You're
back.
just next, nothing more.
Yeah.
Remember that, please. Do not believe him, ever. It's so easy. And one of the reasons why it's so easy is we impart our value systems onto them.
Well,
We don't
I
make
would believe
promises
him.
we don't intend to keep. The second mistake that people make consistently
We all do it.
is that they wait for the right time. Can you see yourself gun at you like this and you think to yourself, well, I won't do anything right now to overreact. I'll wait till the right time. You know what we're really waiting for? We're waiting for a safe time. Guess what?
It
When
ain't
the gun
coming.
is out, the safe time is over. The crime's going down. From this point on, it's as good as it gets. You didn't want to hear that, but it's
I
fact.
did not want to hear that,
The
sir.
third mistake that people make is they try to talk to people. They try to talk to crooks in the same way they talk to other people. And the bottom line is, let's face it for just a second. If a crook was open to discussion, if he was any
Can you believe that?
compassion, if he wanted a dialogue, he wouldn't be here in the first place, would he? Period. What should you do?
I don't know.
Be the most willing, compliant robbery victim he's had all day. Give him the property.
All day.
And bolt and run.
Was it a full-time fucking job?
Watch this.
Money and your car keys. Now put them in my hands.
Give me all the money.
Credit cards, money. Come on.
My wallet, my credit card.
What else you got in there?
Yeah, this is what we teach the kids in the
Bolt
last
and run.
video. Oh, almost got the full ponytail.
I know what you're thinking.
But what do I do
Strong.
without my wallet?
You're asking me, gun to my stomach, to turn around and run? We'll get there. First, talk about
Don't think about
his
it.
two
Just do it.
choices and her two choices. He's either going to take
Oh,
her
someone give him a
or the
telestrator
property.
finally.
One or the other. is
Still
gonna
using his
happen.
damn finger though.
She is either going to
Donk.
give up her property and bolt and run, take the risk right here, or she's going to give up her property, or he's going to take it.
Or he's gonna take it.
He's going to do nothing. Wait and see what's next. That's big time risk.
That's huge risk.
Watch this.
Gotta show off the socks a little bit.
Keys and your money.
My wallet, my credit card.
What else you got in there?
You just
Oh,
seen
then
it.
he gets
A thief.
nothing.
She gave up the property. She's out of there. And
And the
he's out of
jerk
there
walks
too.
empty-handed.
9 times out of 10, that's exactly what's going to happen. Thank God.
Thank
Most
God.
people, even with guns, are not killers. They're thieves. They're using it to
They're
control
jerks.
people. And it's
They're little
real
weenie boys.
simple. And
Wow.
they're out of there.
And they're gone.
Bolton. It's something that a lot of you really haven't thought about. Because with the gun to your head,
Didn't think about that,
"God,
did
what
you,
can
huh?"
I do? I mean, not only am I going to be paralyzed with fear, but he's got complete power and control over me. This is the bottom line behind Bolton Run. Is he going to shoot or not?
You might.
The shooters talk about them.
Stay
This is not
strapped.
the reason to run, but let me just give you your odds right now. If he's a shooter,
That's not even the same gun he had from the last video.
him hitting you, you take off, you run. Will he miss? Anyone here ever done any shooting? At home, ever done any
What?
shooting? You ever missed anything?
By the way, this motherfucker, he just had a gun pointed right at him. No
Real-life
reaction.
gunfight
He's so dead
between
inside.
cops and crooks in the United States is 3 to 9 feet. At 3 to 9 feet, cops miss 3 of every 4 bullets fired. Bottom line, surprise to you.
What kind of fucking
but that's the way it
stormtroopers
is.
we got in the
Yes,
police
out
force?
of every 4 shots, they hit once. But that's not the reason for you to run.
Oh my god.
The reason for you to run is simply that word I used earlier, crime scene number 2.
Because then they have to think
A
about
stranger,
it
you've
before
never
they
seen him
shoot.
before.
They don't just
He's taking you down
whoa,
at gunpoint. You've been the most willing compliant robbery victim he's had all night.
show
You've
your
given all
back to the
property,
criminal.
You've bolted and run. Instead of him being a man like this, who immediately scoops the property and
Oh,
is out of
fuck.
there,
I gotta
the
go.
shooter will first think, instead of the property, of shooting at you.
Fucking James Bond over
A
here.
man who, in the first few seconds of an easy robbery, who doesn't think of the property but first thinks about shooting you, was he a robber in the first place or was he a killer? And you see the bottom line? If he'll shoot you in a public
How
place,
that fucking
in the first few
Ernest P.
seconds,
Worrell
he'd
look
have
there.
damn sure shot you later on.
What do you think?
That's where we are. That's the bottom line.
Stone Cold
right.
said so.
Let's watch a shooter now.
Oh, so now you got no chance. Woo!
She's out of there.
Woo!
His last thought is property. His first concentration
Don't
is on
fucking
her.
do it.
This is not a thief. The entire bottom line for you to create a survival mindset is to deal with the worst. And you're looking at the worst right now.
Why?
I'll tell you right now, for you to survive the worst, your best chance is in a public place. Someone can hear, someone can come to your aid. And most important,
Duck.
after he's shot in a public place,
Oh,
you
fuck.
out of here. I can tell you for a fact. He was in an isolated place.
I didn't want her
Crime scene
dead.
number
I just
2.
wanted to fucking
He'd
shoot her
been
once and
under no
run.
pressure, and what would he have done after he shot her?
He'd have kept shooting. Don't say it.
He'd have walked up to her, made
Oh.
sure she was through, and finished her off. Your best chance. Take the risk.
Always be in public.
Public place.
Unless your car breaks
Never
down, in
put
which
it off for
case,
later.
be in a cornfield.
Okay, let's say she didn't take the risk.
Makes sense.
She did what he said. Got in the car. Let's rewind it.
Now what?
Watch
Then we go
this.
to crime scene number 2.
Don't make a scene or I'll drop you right here.
She doesn't take her
Better
risk.
not make a scene.
Gets in the car. Gun still to her head. Not a whole lot of change.
Yo, he's not even paying attention to the road.
Where's she headed, folks?
He's going to crime
Out of
scene
a
2.
public parking place. Crime scene number 2.
Called it.
She's doing nothing right now. She's hoping that it's all going to be
She's like
okay.
caressing him.
Folks,
Please
that
don't fire
proves
that gun, mister.
crime scene number 2. Avoid it at all costs. It literally must become your line in the sand. I mean, it's such an important
Gouge
rule,
his
survival
fucking
rule,
eyes out.
a part of your survival mindset that I'm asking you that if you reject,
If you
forget,
just bip.
take nothing else out of here from this program, take crime scene number 2 with you. It's the bottom line, most important rule in all of
Honestly,
crime
I'm going to
survival.
remember
And
it for a
it's
very
not
long time.
always 5 miles out of
So
town
this
to a
video
wooded
is a
area to
little
where
more
I
effective
happen to
than I
know
want to admit.
she is headed. It can be just 10 feet around behind the wall of a building.
It could be at a liquor
Outside.
store.
It can be from a walking path down into the reeds, a man taking
could
you
be
at
a
High
bridge.
Point, or into a river area that goes through your city, but still out of sight. It could
You don't
be
want to
from a
float.
jogging path. A man confronts you coming this direction,
that was awkward.
takes you over into the tree line, but again out of sight. The bottom line in a man taking you out of sight is that he's not a thief. And I
He's-
look at this little girl next to you, your daughter, and I can't help but think about some of the crimes I've had, cases.
Oh my
where
God.
Men have taken little girls, little boys away.
While I
Always
see your
told
little
this
girl
story
here,
in the
let me
crime
tell you
scene
about all the
number 2.
terrible crimes that I've seen happen.
It's
Hmm?
violent.
Are you listening, kiddo?
Your odds are stacked against you. Okay. There's one last
Just
chance.
please
you
don't
have
point a gun
of
at him.
being dragged into the tree line or around behind a building or this woman right here at gunpoint in the car as a passenger. And that last chance is to gouge his eyes. I didn't say poke. I didn't say jab. I
Fuck
said
yeah.
gouge his eyes. Watch this.
Check this out.
And I'm
You saw it. She's out of there.
Yes.
If you're thinking to yourself,
Fuck yeah.
it's so rage-filled. I don't know if I could do it. Gouge a man's eye. Are you thinking you literally yourself, yuck?
Gross.
Let me ask you this. Did you
As your
gouge
booty
the
double
eye
this guy?
of a
Oh
man
my
dragging
god.
your child off?
That'd be amazing.
Second. And be damn proud of it.
I wonder if they
Don't
have to
hesitate
see
for a
this.
second. I'm asking you to make a decision for yourself. Gouge the eye. There's absolutely nothing
All right.
more effective.
So what we've taken away
It's your
from this
best
today.
chance. You know something? I
Don't
was
go to
just
crime
thinking
scene
that
number 2.
right at that second.
Gouge everybody's
A couple days
fucking
ago,
eyes
I
out.
saw on a television program something
Don't
called,
trust
they call
anybody.
it a sport. Wait till you hear
Run
about
into
this
any
new
field
sport that I saw on
or
television. I guess it's
public
spreading across the
parking
United
lot.
States. It's called the Ultimate Fighting Championships.
Oh my god. This was when UFC was brand new.
I don't know exactly who
Could you
these
believe this
fighters
shit?
are and what they're fighting for, but the bottom line, as far as I understood from
Holy
watching
shit.
that
Now it's one of the
program, is that
biggest
there are
sports
no
in the
holds
world.
barred. They can do absolutely anything they want to do,
And this guy
except
was just finding out
they
about it.
can't gouge eyes. Does that give you a little bit of a hint? As
Don't
just
doubt
how
it. Just
more
gouge it.
effective it is?
Sage
You will
advice.
never be able to gouge a man's eye until you get over the wall right now and say, I can do it, because there's too much
You
at
gotta
stake.
pump yourself up, man.
Let's reverse it.
Oh shit.
Let's take her out of the
If
passenger
you don't think you
seat
can gouge someone's eyes out, you can.
and let's put her as the driver.
Stop with
Watch
this negative
this.
thinking.
We're just taking a little old
Still in the
Sunday
car.
drive.
Same jerk,
No
same
Sunday
gun.
drive.
Get a feel for what's going
Oh my
on.
god, I thought she was gonna drive right
What
into
am
the
I going to
building.
do? What's my last chance? Here
Here
we
you
go.
are.
Crash it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fall out of the door.
She's out of there.
Well, she did drive into the building. Where's
Let's
she gonna
back up
go?
for a second. You're in a car.
Okay,
Whether
I'll
you're
just
a
park right here.
passenger, gun to your head, or you're the driver. You've got one major job.
Oh, she
You're
gouged that
headed for
pillar.
crime scene number 2, right?
Like fuck I
How
am.
do you stop it? Jump out of a car, scream, yell, honk the horn? No. Gouge his eyes, force him to crash it, or you crash it. Don't
Gouge
drive
your own
around
eyes
looking
if
for
you have
something
to.
hit. It's not going to be there quickly enough. Don't drive around looking for a police car to run into. 15 miles an hour for
10,
the
5,
nearest car that doesn't have people in it. Trash cans, fire hydrants, but do it right there. There's absolutely
Crash cars,
that
gouge
will
eyes.
bring more pressure on him, bring more commotion to this scene, give you the best chance. And if you're wondering, Strong, he's got a gun.
Strong.
It'll make him
How
mad.
many eyes
He'll
have you
shoot.
gouged, bro? That's what I want to know.
Right back to Bolton running the premise of if they'll shoot in a public place,
They'll
what the
shoot you in
heck are they
private.
going to do when they get to crime scene number 2? It's a matter of survival, remember?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Better off taking your risk at a public spot always. Crime scene number 2 is the absolute
ABG.
end of the line.
Always be gouging.
Is it beginning to get clear?
Mm-hmm.
Take my risk at crime scene number 1. Crime scene number 2 is the
I'm
end of the
gonna be
line.
not afraid to take
The
risk
odds are
anymore.
too
Dude,
heavily
I'm gonna
stacked
start
against
gouging
me.
everyone's fucking eyes.
Let's say she doesn't gouge his eye, force him to crash it, or
I've never taken these glasses
crash
off just in
herself.
case anyone wants to gouge
Bottom
my
line
eyes.
is she won't be taking her risks there. She'll be taking them later. She'll be headed to
I
crime
normally
scene
wear
number 2.
contacts when I'm on stream, but I've learned today.
There she goes.
Of course, the first time I
Crime
wear
scene number
glasses
2.
on stream, we're talking about
Out of
gouging eyes
town.
out.
I
Corey,
can
why are
tell
you wearing
for a
glasses
fact,
today?
He
Don't
knows
ask.
where he's going. This spot he's going to, I've been there. It's my case.
This is crime
He knew it ahead of
scene.
time. She can scream.
Yeah,
She can
Mount
run and
Crime
yell.
Scene number
Probably
2.
run her down. No one's going to hear her. Right?
Got my wires crossed there. I had to listen to what he was saying. Oh,
He's got all the time to do what he wants as long as he wants.
nope,
Says,
nope, nope, nope.
I was at the real crime scene. It didn't work. At the real crime scene, he raped her after he beat her.
Nope, nope, nope. Oh, wait, here we go. Home intrusion.
If you ever get a chance talking to a cop to ask him, tell me about your worst case, I lay odds he or she would tell you
I
it
got
was an armed
hundreds.
intruder. The last year checked in America,
He has so many
1991,
cases that he said that
there
were his worst.
480,000 armed intrusions.
Whoa.
1 year.
Mogul.
144,000 of them ended in violent crimes, a woman raped or another family member shot,
Or he's
badly
gonna put
beaten,
5. Oh no.
or killed. Remember we talked about crime scene number 2? How the isolation allowed control and time to go from crime to crime, more
Crime
and
to
more
crime to
violent.
crime to crime.
That's exactly what happens inside a home when armed intruders are there. Think about this to yourself. Crime scene number 2, you'll never forget those words, will you?
No, fuck,
Armed
absolutely
intrusions
not.
into homes are exactly the
That's
same
all I'm gonna
problem
be
for
thinking
you.
about tonight.
You're isolated. I want to show you one of my
Thunk.
cases. What happened to a
Thunk.
family of
Might be
3?
thinking about that
2
too.
intruders
Just hearing
got
that
in.
sound over and over.
Watch this.
One night.
Sliding glass doors. They're notorious for people getting in.
Yo, I used to live on a very busy road with a sliding glass door. I was terrified
Sleepy-headed,
that someone was just gonna fucking
disoriented.
walk in one night. Very scary.
Daughter hears it. Goes
Now I
to
live on the
parents.
second. Oh my
That's
god.
it. They've got her.
That's
This is the
it.
beginning
Game
of the
over.
end for that family.
Hang up the phone.
They'll always go for adult males first to control them, beat them.
The crack in his fucking bones.
Confusion, terror, panic.
Everyone
The only one who knows
chill.
what they're doing are the crooks. They've done it before.
Maybe when you got him on Father's Day. Yeah. Go get it.
The sadness is
No one get. Oh, that
that
TV.
homeowners, moms and dads actually
Please
go
take the
get
TV.
guys
It's
that
all I
are-
have.
They think they don't have any other choice, and they wind up helping the criminals. Tie up an adult family member.
Well, what's she supposed to say? Like, oh, he doesn't actually have any
That
ties.
daughter, gun to her head.
He's a millennial. Do I look like a man who owns ties?
You're watching how it happened.
Yo.
When I said they're savage, I'm
All right, we'll skip that
second
part.
chance we gave.
It's a little
Get out of the
uncomfortable.
house. Anything that happens quickly, when there's terror, confusion, and people
Well, we
are
missed something.
frozen in fear, happens as a result of planning ahead. That's survival mind setting. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take you through a family home intrusion escape plan.
Role play.
The Rothrock family
Role
is
play
going to
time.
help us out on this one. Watch.
Oh, guest stars.
Important that we have a plan to get out of the house in case of an intruder or
Yo, is that one of those
fire.
tables that
Family
gets
together.
longer?
Where to go?
Mom and dad are
You know what I'm
leading
talking
this.
about? Like little piece in the
well,
middle
first go
that
through,
comes
that's
out and you can just
okay.
make the table longer and you
Go
put the
through
piece back
everybody
They
in.
instruct.
Decide where they're going.
Yes, Father.
That
escape
sets the
or
stage for taking this seriously.
where we're gonna
Yo,
go.
who does he look like?
So what we're going to do
Some
is we're
cartoon
going to practice
character.
this and show you how to escape out of your room and then run to the
Zappy.
neighbor's house because Ann knows that we're going to be practicing this today, okay?
Okay.
Just heard her say that we're going to practice.
He's so cool.
And then we're going to run next door to the neighbor's house because Ann, the Rothrock's neighbor,
You're going to toss
knows
every
they're gonna be
baseball in the house
practicing.
at
They
every
involve
window
the
possible,
neighbor.
and you're going to
The
scream
critical issue
intruder
here
over
is you
and
see the
over.
entire family
And that
together.
mullet, oh my God.
The young children are involved in it from minute one. The next thing you're
From
going to see
minute
now
one.
is critical to something I call psychological permission. Watch this
What?
as the family goes all the way through it, room to room.
You have to go out the sliding glass
Mom and
door.
dad still leading.
Now in the kitchen,
One
in
room.
here,
Come on,
you
pay
have a
attention.
couple
You're
of
not paying
options.
attention.
To the next.
You have the window and you have the sliding glass door.
I love the
The
house
window
tour.
would slow you down though.
Do kids
because
remember
you'll
the
have to climb
kitchen?
over to get to the window, and we want the
Where you
fastest
come every
way
morning
out.
for breakfast?
So you'll have
Did
to
you
go
know there's
out
windows
the sliding
here?
glass door.
Did you know about
Okay,
the
now
door?
Jonathan's room
Upstairs.
got two ways.
Remember
to
the
get out.
rope
At the
the
door.
little girl used earlier?
or window.
No, we skipped that.
Easier to go out the front door, but in the case where there's an intruder,
Oh
in
my
the house,
God,
we
he
need to
looks
know
like he
how to
just
go out
sprouted
the
out of the
window.
ground.
We're going to have this rope that we're going to tie to the
He's
bottom
going to
of the
tie it
bedpost here.
and secure it, and it's going to stay there. They don't
If
have to
you have
look
to go
for
out
it
the
now as a
window,
family. It's secured.
you
Remember,
open the window
this home intrusion escape drill is
What?
exactly the same for fire.
and throw the rope out, climb
What?
down the roof.
I can guarantee you this, going down a rope is easy, especially for your
So you're just
children.
assuming that all your children are fucking Jason
Not at
Bourne?
every few feet. It won't be a toy.
All right, kids, next
If you
room.
take it serious, your kids will take it serious.
We need to tie the next rope.
Remember I said
Wow.
before we went over to that sequence, The
No.
words I use, psychological permission,
Okay, now I do.
those are critical for you and your family.
I'm glad you
and
said
your
it again.
children getting out. It comes down to this.
Tell me.
I have adult children. When they were young, there's no way they would have left our home, gone to a neighbor's, left their mom and dad to get help. Young children won't do that.
No,
As
they won't.
parents of young children, you know that as well. Somehow you have to instill an ability in those young children to know
Kids
that
gotta learn.
they have a job, a role. That's part of going from room to room to room.
All right, Strong. Get to the good
See,
stuff.
to go across the house or each
He's
room
still
is
going.
much quicker. Plus, it's a conditioning process of children learning that they have a job to go out and get help.
Kind of looks a little
Their
like
mom and
Steve
dad
Martin when he
have a
squints
job
like that.
to help them get out and help other children out. On that, let me answer a question that comes up.
Maybe they're related.
Do moms and dads ever get out themselves?
Nope.
Not until your children are out.
Just like
You
the
know that.
Titanic, man. You got to
There's
sink
no
with the
way
ship.
that you would ever leave your children. You see, if you talk to your children ahead of time, it's going to be easier for them to get out themselves.
How
or
am I
to
just
quickly
now
act
seeing that
upon
Steve
your
Martin
helping
thing?
them get out. The psychological permission will enable them to be able to see themselves with having a
What?
job, a role,
What
and then
the
acting
fuck?
upon it. Now, the next sequence,
Oh my God. Kids rappelling down the roof,
we're going to see
climbing
the
down trees.
actual escape process
Oh, thank
for
God.
this family. This man's not an intruder. He's a neighbor. When you role play, never use a family member as a crook. Always use a neighbor or friend.
Always use the
Dad
neighbor.
season yells, intruder, get
Oh,
out.
Mario.
Kids
Wahoo.
act.
That is a rickety bed.
No questions asked.
Off the screen. Rope time. Yo, kid, you take it forever. Okay.
Reported intruder.
When you're watching
Wait, when's
his
the part
kids
where you
go
start
down,
practicing throwing?
watch how quick and easy
Whap.
it is for them. Also, watch how they make
Start throwing
noise.
baseballs.
They scream, yell. This guy's not going to need rope. He's going to just use his tree.
Oh, he's that fucking cool, huh? Tree branch breaks. Sanford's got a
Scream.
goddamn
You bet.
lawsuit on his hand. Intruder!
Go to the safety neighbor next door? You bet.
This dude is sneaking out
Why
to get
scream?
McDonald's
And
breakfast, right?
because it alerts other people.
Thank God we lived in a
Focus on what
one-story.
they're doing as well.
I didn't have to rappel down the roof to sneak out. I love how they just let
Let's
themselves in.
discuss now some polishing up that family intrusion drill.
Mrs. Wilson, there's an intruder in the house. Can I have some orange juice
Question
from the
that
fridge?
always
Thanks.
comes up is,
Can you call the
what
cops?
word do I use? I mean, do I use a criminal or do I use bad people? Use the
Criminal!
word intruder.
Criminal!
Just like you use the word carjacker. Carjacker means a particular kind of person. Intruder means a particular type of
Would you
person. What
scream
that does for your children is
carjacker?
it helps them to focus on a particular kind of person, and it doesn't mean anyone else. And so when you yell intruder, get out, they know it's an intruder in our home. and they
Carjacker. What if you
have a better
start,
chance
just
of
yell
getting
that in the
out.
house?
By the way,
Carjacker,
is
carjacker.
everyone going to respond
Wait,
perfectly
what?
well? Everyone going to get out? Maybe not.
Probably not.
But all you need in your family is to break
A
this
chance.
control intruders have
All you need
from 2 or
is a
3
baseball
hours late at
and a
night
rope.
behind locked doors and closed windows.
Maybe a gun.
Is one family member
And a good
get out.
tree.
Also, when you're talking to your children about
Yeah, that
run
was a
next
sick
door,
landing.
use the word escape. Run means too many things. Escape, once again, is a pinpoint
very
type of
clear.
word. It tells them exactly what they're doing, escaping their house. Can you see it now? A family with
I
a
can
home
see it.
intrusion escape plan, at least they've got a chance against this kind of savagery. Folks, there's a hell of a difference between hours of terror and just minutes because one family member
Oh,
got
no.
out. Home intrusion drills, they save lives.
Squirrel Boy got out. Did you own a gun to protect your family? Well,
There's probably no
maybe.
more pressing question or controversial
Do you
question in our
see?
country today
Yes, sir. I
than
see. I see.
should you have a gun in your home loaded to protect your family? It's not a gun ownership issue. It's should you load any of the guns you have at home? I'm laying out for you
Oh,
5 criteria.
yo, homeboy's got a
asking
5-point plan.
Meet all 5 or unload your weapons. Let's start with criteria number 1.
Huh, what do you think? Criteria 1. You load it, you're responsible.
Criteria number 1.
Good night, sweetie. I'll see you in the morning.
Hell yeah, kids asleep, I can finally load my
You
gun.
load it, you're responsible. Big hassle, you bet. You're seeing Anna here.
Dude, I hate
Load her weapon
waiting
up
for everyone to go to
just
sleep
before she
until I
goes
can
to
load my
bed.
gun.
That meant it's been unloaded during the day while she was away, and your children may be at home, or at least having access to
Under the bed, huh?
her home. If you're asking me a big hassle,
Yeah, what a long
a
day.
hassle. Keep insurance. In the morning, she gets up, unloads it.
Okay.
Going to be going off to work.
Nothing really extreme
It's in
happening here.
another location, but unloaded.
Just waking up every day,
Criteria
seeing your
number
mom in the
one.
hallway.
You
What
load
should
it,
do it, Bob?
you're responsible for it.
Put my
I
bullets
think
away.
we're going to, in this country, reach a point when we make that a rule. A rule that requires you, when you leave the house, to unload your
Is it a rule?
guns, so that there's not the tragic accidents we read about. We already do it with bartenders or
It's
people
been
who
over
even serve
25 years.
drinks at private
Mr.
parties. We
Strong.
hold them responsible for serving drinks to drunks who go off and drive drunk and then kill people. About time we started to consider it with people who leave loaded guns in their home.
Little guns.
You read the stories. I've
Yeah,
been
but
to the
Sanford,
crime
what if your
scenes.
gun gets
My last
stolen?
one was a 4-year-old boy killed accidentally by his father
Oh,
with a
boy.
bullet through the neck.
Jesus Christ.
Mistaken for an intruder. Rule number 2. Know your gun. Know how to clear
I thought a
jams.
kid was
Get
breaking
basic
in.
marksmanship
So you
training.
shot him?
Let's watch this.
Case
Or
that
did I
did
get that
not
the other way
work.
around?
The most common
Anna
reason
again.
for it not to work
Just
is
as
your
important
weak
as learning
arm
how
or
to
weak
clear a
wristed
jam.
Yo,
gun
check out her
is how to
bum
unload a
jacket.
weapon. Too
With
many kids
denim
forget
vest with a
because
gray
Right.
under
So
sweater.
in that case, let's drop the magazine so that we can't load another one.
And who's the fucking
And you
librarian that's
pull
teaching her
back
how to
right
shoot?
here. Okay.
So
Let the
anyway,
bullet
you
fall
dropped the
and it will
magazine.
fall out. And if it falls out, then the jam has been cleared.
And
Okay,
then you
I'm
don't
gonna
have to
fire
shoot.
over here. My target.
No, to the right. Jesus, Ann. Oh my God.
Didn't fire. Don't worry about being perfect.
She's. This is definitely her first time. Oh, she likes
Criteria
it.
number 2.
She's like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. Now she's got the
Basic
bloodlust.
marksmanship training. You just saw it at the right spot
No, the
at a
gun.
firing range with a qualified
I love how in the
firearms
first
instructor.
scenario she already owned a
Don't
gun
make
and
this
is very
mistake,
responsible with
please.
it. Now she's learning how to shoot.
Don't have your big brother or dad or
I
just
feel like
a
we're out
great
of order here.
friend or someone else you know take you out, show you how to use a gun in the backwoods, plinking at cans. That's not basic.
That's for
marksmanship
driving. That's
training.
not for shooting.
Make certain that you get basic marksmanship training from qualified experts at regular firing ranges, and it must
You know, where they
involve
have firing places.
someone who knows about clearing jams and training you in that as well. Next,
Point of
we're
aim.
getting into the meat
Always hold it
of
sideways.
using a weapon to save your life. It's called point of aim. You'll see me with Anna on the firing range, taking her through the basics of
Yo, who's that on
point
the
of
field?
aim. Here we go.
Let's go.
Point of aim shooting is learning how to use a weapon to save your life or someone else's life.
Do you know how to aim
It's
a gun?
not basic
you?
marksmanship. It's not hunting. It's not sport shooting. It's at
I don't know. To
it's
him,
a
it feels like a
thrusting
sport.
of your hands and arms out at a target. Fixed eyes.
Yo, he
Intense
stylizes it.
concentration. At a man is coming at you. Intense concentration on what cops call
He's
the tin
intense.
ring. See that little spot in the middle of the man's, the silhouette target's chest? That's the
Yeah,
tin ring.
the fucking thing
Can't
down there.
use your sights at when a man is coming at you at 10, 8, 7 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet. It doesn't work. You don't have enough time.
12.1,
You have to
6,
swing your weapon out
1.5.
like this, and as I'm doing in slow motion now, but for you it'll be fast. Then it's a matter
This'll
of
be
simply
easy for me.
fixed eyes on that tin ring, an intense concentration. Imagine it like this.
Ooh, we're losing
Imagine
tracking
that
here.
your mind and all the power that you have within your body and mind is flowing down through your arm,
Your neck.
through your firearm, and to that tin ring. It's that much concentration. Thrust the arms out like this. When it's close, it's too late, too close to use your sights.
What?
Point of aim is the bottom line.
What did he
Your
yell?
life's on the line at close range. And the heart of point of aim is concentration. Concentration decides
Oh my
who lives
God.
and who dies when there's only feet and split seconds available to you.
This guy's too fucking much. Man.
Criteria number 4. Can you kill a man?
Yeah,
with
you
the
are
gun you have
responsible.
loaded to
Get
protect
good.
yourself or a
Fucking
family
aim it.
member?
And make
honest
sure you do it
question
like really
that
slowly
demands of
too,
you
so
an
it looks
honest
hot.
answer.
And
In
then
this next sequence, you'll
scream
see Hannah
gibberish.
actually
Shoot
imagining
him right in
in
the
her
chest. Oh, the
mind
VHS tape is
using a weapon to protect
losing steam
herself
here.
against an intruder. That's the steps I asked you to go through, imagining
Oh boy,
yourself
hang
all
tight.
the way through to the
Got some
end.
turbulence here.
Let's watch it.
Whoa, I'm so drunk.
Fraser, you're a dead man!
Yeah. Boom. Yo, Anna Wick over here.
Are you mentally prepared to pull the trigger?
I thought it was gonna say pretty
Leave a
fucking
dead
cool,
man?
huh?
If you say yes to that,
You're a
you
freak.
need to know this. It's probably only going to be a few feet. For me,
Oh,
it was
wow.
only inches. You also need to know this. It's going to be real
Yo.
loud. Both of you be screaming.
Sanford fucking killed a
It's
guy.
gonna
That's
be
what he just said.
bloody.
He said he
You'll
fucking
get
killed
his
a guy.
blood
Inches
on
away.
you. He'll come after you. He'll probably reach you.
His blood on
Get to
yours,
you, touch
but
you,
not your
grab you.
blood on his.
Please,
That's the
don't
difference.
expect a one-hit stop. It's going
Unless
to be
it's,
a bloody affair,
you know,
unforgettable,
up here
etched in your mind.
in the cabeza.
You needed to hear that.
I did. Thank you.
Criteria number 5. Make a weapon your means of escape.
I love the pause.
watch.
I thought he was just gonna say, "Make a weapon." Just fashion a shiv if you have to. Brrr. Please.
Watch Anna
Oh.
now. She doesn't wait. She doesn't reload. She doesn't shoot again. She didn't
fucking
have to. She
need him
could
right in the
see
nose.
that. She escaped right away.
I'm dying.
I said, use a weapon as your means of escape. I don't say please too often. I am
I'm
now.
not very polite.
I'm asking you, make a weapon purely a means to ensure you escape violence.
Okay.
These
Why
five
do I want to keep
criteria
calling
laid
this guy
out for
Jim?
you. I'm not challenging you.
He looks like a Jim.
I'm asking you. Until you meet them, unload, please.
It's up
1
to
hour
you.
ago, I told you the heart of learning how to survive violence is getting a survival mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And part of a survival
Is she wearing a
mindset,
headset?
putting it into action, is who begins it? Who starts it all?
Not me.
The one quality, the first and most important quality you need is leadership. What I'm asking you right now,
Chat, are you
is
ready to be a leader?
would you see in yourself the one who's got to begin it
Are you
all
ready to
at
gouge some
home or
fucking eyes out?
I guarantee you
Avoid crime
this.
scene number 2?
Sometime
Throw
in your
ropes
life,
and baseballs
you'll
at
hear about
windows?
a family member or a friend or a colleague at work who faced a crisis and survived and escaped. You'll know quietly, inside,
And that
it was
inner,
because
inner
of you a long time
monologue,
ahead of them
dialogue, whatever you need.
and your leadership that they had a good chance and were able to escape.
I'm going to go save lives.
That'd be your payoff.
I'm going to go around Detroit tonight. I'm
Thanks
just
for
going to
joining
start
me tonight.
saving people left and
See you
right.
later.
Thank you, Mr. Strong. Very cool. Did you guys learn anything? I sure as fuck did. What's up, guys? Well, that was all I had. Just a couple of, not self-defense videos, but close enough to it. Music's still playing if you can hear it. But that's all I got. I'll be back. I'm not sure when. Either tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Who knows? Maybe every day. See how much time I got. But thanks for popping in. I appreciate the heck out of you. You're gonna send you somewhere. Oh, Louis' life. There we go. Learned so much, dude. I'm glad. Every day is a school day. And I'm glad you guys could be part of it. Whoops. I fucked up. I fucked the raid thing up. I knew I would. There we go. All right, now we're going to go raid Louis. Everyone go say hi. He's the leader of this little stream clan that we're in. Appreciate you guys hopping in. I will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.